Why is the dog always neurotic whenever we sit down?
I don't know.
He's like, I don't know. I'm not part of this.
Alright, so I don't know what we're in the middle of doing.
Well,
Did we loot?
it
Did not actually take notes on this end of this?
was like
I think we were gonna loot, but you didn't have the info yet. So
That doesn't sound like me.
Yeah, we did loot some stuff. I wrote it down. We got a mace and some money and stuff, but we hadn't finished
Oh, yeah.
searching the room. We just got the stuff directly off Woodheart. It's all obsidian.
Yeah, and we looked at Black-Eyed Guy a little bit.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
is super creepy.
And just noting, because I have it in my notes, I copied down the circle of Woodhart's ritual thing, just because when later I'm like, well, I have a copy of the circle. Just,
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you did do that.
Sounds good.
okay. So,
This is
I mean, all of this is sort of outside of Alex's wheelhouse, unless.
Elspeth has the mask and stuff. Is that what
uh,
all did we find again?
I didn't take anything.
Let's see. We found a wooden mace, a set of half-plate armor, 127 gold pieces, a wizard regent pouch, and the black face mask, which is 2 pieces, and 1 piece is more intricate than the other.
Can
Yeah.
I
I think you just generally did a detect magic sweep on that. I don't know if you actually like looted anything.
And we did not get our XP, and we need to finish exploring, because I wrote a note on here about that.
Oh, shit.
Can I look at the face mask and see if there are like any runes or anything on either one of them?
Let's see. So it's basically he has on like a very Phantom of the Opera style mask,
Cute.
like
Okay.
blackish metal, and there's a part that covers his left eye that's more black bronze.
Okay.
This has this intricate cogwork and a glass orb set in front of his eye.
Okay.
Sorry, did you say cog work?
So, like, steampunk?
Cogwork, yes, yeah,
Like,
It's steampunk. That's amazing.
No,
Okay.
yes.
Wow.
You work it.
So Elspeth is going to kind of like look at it weird and be like, this is things I don't know what this is. Maybe perhaps Gam or Murtkin might have a better idea.
Are they magic? Have you detected it?
So I think I used my free detect magic before.
Yes, you did. I think
Because I couldn't remember if the mace was magic either.
I'm not sure. Okay.
Yes.
I will start ritual casting detect magic while we chill out.
I think you did that. I think
Did
you
I?
might still be on there.
I don't remember. I have no idea. I think I did it before we came down.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. I didn't take notes on this.
So I'm gonna
So she'll ritual cast it. And is the mace or the mask magic?
All right. So you take 10 minutes to start drawing out your stuff to
Yeah.
do detect magic.
so
Is anybody else doing anything else in the meantime?
I'm gonna go to the
I'm just gonna kind of.
like just stick my head into the doorway and like see if I can hear anybody like coming down the stairs or anything like that.
Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I forget I have to do that now. I'm sorry.
I was literally about to say I'm kind of hanging out the door in case
You're hanging
somebody
out the
tries
door.
to come through. Hanging out at the door.
Alice
Okay,
going down
so-
the highway, just sticking her head out the window. As you stick your head out the door, this staircase, you hear faint noises over there, kind of like when you got down. You can't really tell from the distance if they have gotten past your door or if they are coming down, but there's still a noise coming from upstairs, basically.
Okay.
They have not
I think
abandoned
I'll
you.
stay here.
Cam, being the infinitely smart and wise person she is
Okay.
going to walk over and try to pry that mask off of Obsidian's face.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
Well,
It's not like etched on or anything. It comes off.
She wants to see what he looks like.
He has it strapped on with like 3 leather straps around his back of his head, and as you take it off, he looks to be almost missing the skin off his face. It's healed over, but like if he had severe burn damage at some point. It's kind of wrinkled and etched over, like half his left eye. His left eye is all cloudy and white, and half swollen over, attached.
Okay.
I wonder if this.
Can we get all that stuff that you listed added to the party loot so we don't forget?
At some point.
You just don't want to unidentify it for us.
Yes.
Okay. Well, during the 10 minutes, I'm going to kind of stand at the door.
I don't remember if you added gold or not to your party loot.
Which eye is cloudy? Left or right?
It's left.
I
We had
don't-
the glass orb part of the mask covert.
No, if we did.
I don't know either.
If we had what?
If you added that money you got to the actual party loot or not.
I don't think we
745
had
looks familiar in form of gold, so I don't think you did.
No, I don't think we had. It was late, and we just said, look, we'll pick up from here. You just gave us a brief idea of what we had picked up.
So you're basically sitting around waiting on
It's like a
Elspeth.
bubble hearth paladin thing going down.
Yeah.
Now, Cam's going to poke around and explore. She's going to try to kind of avoid the weird-looking guy that's hanging there, unless there's some, like, stuff to pick up.
Can I, like, break a piece of these roots off like a stick?
Sure. I mean, they're not dead, so it's...
Okay, do you need me to roll something?
I mean, if you have a dagger or something, you can just stop
okay.
fucking cutting it off.
Good. I'm gonna cut a stick off, and then I'm gonna poke the weird guy with it. Repeatedly.
He doesn't seem to acknowledge you or like movies. Once you get some real force in there, he like shifts a little, dangles because he's but he doesn't.
Can I
move.
tell if he's moving under his own power, or is it clear that he's
No,
just...
he seems to just be hanging there, eyes open.
Yeah.
his black eyes completely.
Did
staring
Elspeth
dead
tell
at him.
us if this guy looked like really, really dead, or just like mostly, or?
He
She said
seems
it-
to be alive, but he has black eyes, and he's just kind of like doesn't do anything. He just
So-
hangs there.
I'm pretty sure I asked, and it was like he's not quite dead. He is an unknown other in between the life and death thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she would have shared. She shares everything. You can assume that she tells
Yeah.
everybody everything.
She overshares.
Yes.
Okay.
I
So
would
that's really
explicitly say otherwise.
interesting. So I'm gonna prod him with the stick some more because that was interesting.
As I recall, Khalid's a very useful ability.
Did not determine that there was any undead.
He sensed there was like
weirdness.
hundreds of undead.
Like,
Yeah, there was a
believe-
bunch beyond it. That's right. I forgot about that.
He's a portal of some sort. We should definitely.
Ooh.
Ooh, I need to write some of that down. I'll add that back to the other notes.
In fact, is Elspeth still casting her thing? Khalid is gonna walk back and he's gonna inspect the person visually. Like he's chained up, I guess he's held between branches or chains or something.
Yeah, he's like there's a couple of chains. He's manacled to basically on his wrists. He's just hanging between, and then there's these roots that basically come and entwine around him and through him.
Like through his body.
Yes.
Okay,
He has
easy.
several wooden piercings. His roots just seem to have grown right straight through him.
Gross. Is he bleeding? Is it?
No.
Did we ask
Is it
Helios if he
dry?
recognized any of the symbology?
Like desiccated?
So we did ask him that, and he mentioned that apparently I erased my note for it. It's from an old like ancient druid religion, like predating his religious stuff.
Yeah. He said he doesn't recognize like specifics, but it's it's parallel basically to his organization's
And
stuff they have.
apparently Elspeth has seen stuff like this, but it was just like Mirtha looks boring. So
Yeah. All right.
there's no
So yeah, the L had.
Huh?
Let's see, L detected, and the tree had no magic stored up in it.
It's
When
living
these iron orcs kind of store magic.
living.
But he told us some name of stuff too. I was trying to look.
Yeah, he told us the name of. He gave us a name, and I apparently erased it.
Oh,
Name of
Helia
what?
said the images remind him of the Darwida.
Okay. Thank you.
The Darvida. Darvida. Darwydda, right?
Yes. Yes. And he said that we entered the temple, and the temple seemed to kind of be from a time when people thought magic came from the world and the land and stuff.
So,
That was in last time's notes.
as Merkin stands around for the next 10 minutes poking this swinging guy.
Yeah, Cam was going to search around and just see if she could find anything.
Elspeth finishes her. What are you searching for?
Well, I was just going to look at Obsidian and make sure they didn't miss anything on him, and then kind of look around the room and see if there was anything that looked of interest, and if not, then maybe poke at those tree people.
Tree
Go
people.
Kick one of their
dead
bodies
ones.
or whatever that tried to hug her.
Okay. As you look around and you kind of dig around, it seems to be covered over by some of the roots, like it's overgrown, but there's like a little cot made in the corner of the room. It has a backpack, or not a backpack, but a bag sitting as you
Oh.
dig through that. It's just basically a change of traveling clothes.
So I found
But
a cot in a bag with clothes.
But other than that, it's that's all that's there.
Okay.
Khalid, obviously this was an imposter of Sir Woodhart. How were you, I mean, other than the fact that you have all of our eyewitness accounts, is there something that you should take back perhaps to prove that it was actually an imposter?
That may be difficult since it seems it was an illusion. Is there anything on the body that is...
He's still wearing like Woodhart's armor.
Does the
No,
old
it's-
crinkly guy in the tree look like Woodhart?
He is. I mean, he's.
Cag
Looks-
reacted to that like he didn't think to ask the obvious thing there.
That's
Well, I
definitely
thought
not
that-
obvious.
I mean, he looks older than Woodhart would be. Like, Woodhart was probably in like his early 50s or something. This guy is pretty emancipated.
Is he
older than
like
that,
so this is the three-eyed raven?
But he's also kind of, he
But-
looks like he's been starved, and you don't know how long he's been hanging there, or so.
I thought
don't
that Woodhart was buried at sea.
No, in the ground. We buried him at that first town we went to.
We took him on the boat to come back.
Yeah, you dropped him off at the first thing because Cog didn't want to spend the rest of the game carrying around Woodhart's body.
We should
For
have buried him
shame.
at sea.
Maybe we wouldn't have had this problem.
I could have just made
Jeez.
him walk with us.
Cab was like, "Wow, that was easy. We got rid of Woodhart's body early."
So somehow, I mean, but this guy doesn't bear any facial features or anything that would remind us of Woodhart.
Khalid, roll an investigation check. If you're investigating that. If you care.
Oh.
It's not a natural one.
I mean, they're both human.
Haven't we? I mean, but didn't Cam and Stump and Alex know Woodhart as well because they were on the boat?
Yeah, I mean, not as much, but I mean, the body hanging there from just a visual like inspection, whatever, he definitely looks to be older and like. Woodhart was a pretty sturdy dude, and this guy looks very emancipated.
Khalid can't tell human features.
Well, he
apart.
doesn't look emancipated if he's chained up to the tree.
He
But-
skinny.
I mean, emaciate.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
This armor that Obsidian was wearing is definitely Woodheart's, or it's just armor of
Looks
Khalid's
like-
order.
It's armor like Woodhart would have been wearing. It's marked with the order and such. I mean,
With his rank and insignia and all that. Just
yeah, I
that
mean
nonsense.
it's pretty standard outfit-ish, like such. I mean it's rank and file of the order wear pretty much the same armor. You know, Khalid probably has something pretty similar-ish. Just not as nice because he wouldn't start.
But they
half
don't
plate.
have any kind of like personal insignia or like, you know, anything that indicates who that armor belongs to. No kind of personal mark or insignia or symbol or.
I mean, roll an investigation check.
Right. Do you write
Roll
your
a better
name?
investigation
Do you
check.
write your initials on the tag of your armor
Yeah.
Yes, it's very important.
with a Sharpie?
I don't know why it rolled 2. I rolled it as normal.
All right.
We'll take the first
Because it's better. Because all the add-ons are broken. We don't. There's probably 3 of them affecting the rolls right now.
Okay.
So 16. I mean, as you look it over, it looks to have been worn. Like it has seen some like combat thing. What are you doing?
What?
She's drawing her nails.
Oh.
Yeah.
Quit being ADD, Tab. Focus.
Don't be
There's somebody standing waving at me in a window. Yeah, I mean it's not new armor. It's definitely been worn and such, but it's not marked with any. It didn't Sharpie his name in under the collar or anything like that.
I've decided Tad is a T-Rex. He's distracted by movement.
Yes.
And there's nothing in the clothes or the bag or anything that would strike us as being Woodheart specifically, or no personal items or anything.
No, there's really no personal items at all in the bag. It was basically just a change of clothing.
And there's nothing else. Cam will keep searching. I mean, and try to see if there's anything else that gives us any more information about Obsidian.
I mean, obviously, we're all happy to say, you know, we saw the illusion of Woodheart that this person was creating. I'm sure I mean, I don't know. Is there any way to tell what this Obsidian was up to? I mean, would the magic people at the tower be able to determine, like, from whatever, you know, that he was doing something bad, or be able to tell what he was up to if they had his corpse?
Elspeth can't answer. She's still ritual casting. So believe me, I
I
have a
don't
line
know.
of mental questions that I'm ready.
Merkin would be the only one that could really answer about the tower, because he's the only one that really
Yeah,
knows that much.
What?
Yeah.
What are we asking about the tower?
Would the tower be able to tell what this guy had been up to if we took his corpse to
You
them?
guys are vastly overrating my experience at the tower, which was mostly deep breathing and concentration exercises to not get everyone within 30 feet of me killed.
So,
I got the tower experience for people suffering from premature explosion.
Cam will go over where Khalid is and be like, well, I mean, do you think we ought to try to cut him down? Maybe break these branches and just get him freed off of them?
Preserve cast a sanity. You finish casting your spell.
Okay, wait, I have an idea. What if...
Have you been listening to us the whole time?
But I can listen and I can do the ritual at the same time, but I can't help it messes up.
How
No,
can
this
you
is
do a
important.
ritual if you're not paying attention to the
This
ritual?
is important. It's a very easy one. It is
It
detect
seems-
magic. I could do this in my sleep.
It seems
Khalid,
very dishonest to call this a ritual if you're not paying attention to it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it is not a religious ritual. You know, I am not investing my soul or whatever. Listen, this is important.
You didn't believe in souls.
But
Can
it was
Cam
a
just
joke.
go over and just barrel into Khalid to shut him the hell up?
This is what the air quotes are for the Khalid. In our culture, they mean I am being sarcastic. But anyway, this is important. What if there was never a Sir Woodheart and it was Obsidian the whole time?
That's ridiculous.
I don't think it
I'd
is.
like to think that Khalid has a
Oh.
better taste or better judgment
Better
in
taste.
friends and people, but
he hangs
on
out
the
with
other
us.
hand, I mean, kind of look at us.
Exactly. I'm just
Well,
saying.
no. I mean, it's an interesting theory.
You never
I mean,
know.
what if he's been what if he has been infiltrating the Order all this time and just sort of happened to think that maybe Khalid was an easy mark to pull over to his side, or because from what I understand, Khalid, and I apologize for bringing up something painful, but haven't you had a fair amount of disdain from other members and other people since you've come over to the mainland and things like that? I mean, and he was what sort of the only one to take you in, right?
Absolutely.
Maybe it has been part of a more elaborate plan. I mean, because this Obsidian fellow really only showed up after we brought Sir Woodhard back to land.
It's possible, and he could be the leader of a coven of vampires.
I'm waiting for the group to start bringing up like lizard people wearing other people's skins, because this is straight up no.
All right.
Flat earther stuff.
Yes.
So Elsa.
So
Khalid's just standing there with his arms folded across his chest, like, nope.
You never know.
I think I do know.
All right. Well, it was just a suggestion.
Okay. Well,
I will look for.
I mean, it's an interesting theory. I'm kind of liking it as a story for sure.
what were you casting?
I was looking so I can see the magic things.
oh, is any of it magic?
Well, let's find out. She starts looking around.
Tab.
Yes, I think we established the mace and the bronze part of the mask is magic.
Okay, and not like the shackles or anything. Holding the dude.
No, like much like the a tree itself we were looking at, this seems to have kind of the same effect. The man and everything around it.
Okay.
The roots kind of pushing through him and all that seems kind of be severed from magic itself almost.
Okay. And next question. Do the symbols on the floor with the ritual in any way resemble any of the symbols we encountered in the mine or in the church storage building place? Have we encountered them before?
Not that you can remember, no. Okay. However, you can definitely tell with the detect magic and stuff, there is some kind of like power symbols. The what do you call it? The pentagram is called that. Is powered basically. It's pulsing with magic.
Okay. And then last question: if I search Obsidian's body, can I find like? Does he have like one of the pendants from the tower or anything, or is like he just doesn't really have much on him?
No, we searched the body, and that's pretty much all of interest you found.
So then she
And we didn't
passes.
find anything else in the room that would personal items or anything.
No.
Okay.
Elspeth like gestures to the mace and the mask, and she's like, "The rest is mundane. Even it is like it was outside. The tree seems to be zapped of its innate magical energy."
Okay, so 2 things. One, should we cut this guy down and get all these branches? I mean, I don't know if we need to pull him out of him, but maybe just at least cut him so we can get him down. And 2, should we like disrupt this circle thing somehow?
So
Also, I don't remember if anybody was still at the door because everybody was talking, so I assume you're not.
Yeah.
Alex was. I
Alex
don't
was.
know. Who is.
I was, but I didn't know how.
Alright.
I would have been able to talk to them if I was there.
I mean, it's a 100-foot room or so, so a
Oh,
lot of shouting.
I was yelling across the room. No, I
Guys.
would have moved to talk to them then if.
Yeah. So around when you this time when you're standing there conferring, you hear even from the distance a lot of footsteps starting to come in down the hallway
shit.
down there, and as you all
I would.
turn your attention to the door or entryway, yes.
regardless of what goes down, Elspeth is going to start trying to, like, carefully mess up this circle, but realizing that it's active. Like she's gonna, like, you know, like, cut the blue wire, kind of. Not, like, just smudge it.
Let's get back to that. Okay. So, as you all turn your attention to the entryway, you can hear them. They're not being very silent. About 15 or 20 of these villagers, peasants, farmers, whatever, holding various scythes, axes, hose, comes pouring into the room. They just kind of stand in the doorway, kind of back up, and you can see the front guy just kind of get pushed forward a few times as people behind him kind of scoot him in and forward, and he lowers a hoe and just kind of points it at you and holds you like, "Oh, where's Sir Woodhart? What's going on here?"
Alex is going to very calmly say, unfortunately, we have discovered there was no Sir Woodhart. The person that you believe was Sir Woodhart was an imposter. And it was, in fact, an evil mage whom we have just defeated and saved your town.
You're fucking welcome.
Did Merkin really say that?
Yeah, Merkin said that. He bled his own blood. Merkin's pissed.
Is Merkin still floating, by the way? Wasn't Merkin flying?
It's like flying
How long
around.
does fly last? Doesn't it last like an hour?
Yeah, it lasts like an hour.
You're still flying, bro.
I mean, you could land if you wanted to. You don't have to.
Oh, okay, I'm still flying. I'm 100% still flying.
These other men kind of scatter around and kind of push back, and just holding like an axe and club, just pointing towards you. What do you mean, imposter? We don't. He was here to help us. What'd you do to him?
We did not do anything except deliver you from an evil mage who was actually sapping your ironwood tree here in the center of town. He was making the situation worse.
What did you think you were helping him to do?
He was helping us.
To do what?
The village's been cursed. You hear this like chorus behind, like, yeah, agreeing.
Very, very villager response.
Yeah.
What was cursed? What was going on?
The animals were dying. We had Johnny over there, his house burnt down. Several, there was at least 2 families got sick and 3 people died.
And I'm going to say, kind of as an aside to Cleed, seems like Obsidian's been busy in order to con these folk.
Has the curse... Yeah, we've noticed that you and many of the people in your town have looked very...
Gaunt.
Yes. Thank you. That's actually...
Well, of course, we have to put our energy into lifting it. I mean, Woodhart said so.
I see.
He's a knight, you know.
He was when he died about 6 months ago. Or how long has it been? Like,
It hasn't been that long.
2
I don't know.
weeks.
Yeah.
So...
no, we were in Falkhaven for a while.
Yeah.
You were in Falkheim for like 10 days.
Here's the
Was
truth.
that all, really?
Yeah. Maybe a month.
We've been busy.
How long has this version of Sir Woodhart been here?
A week, 6 days.
Yes, so the Sir Woodhart, the real Sir Woodhart, died well over, we're going to say 2 months, well over 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's probably been about 2 months at this point.
Aunt Mel is mocking me from the back.
Good.
Tell her I will fight her.
She said it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I do not need
We
this
just
abuse.
don't know how long it's been.
Listen, We get you 1 day a week. I will not have people mocking you on our 1 day a week where I have to fucking share you the rest of the week.
This
is
custodian
bullshit.
agreement
Put her
was
on the phone.
bullshit.
No. Well,
So
Tab will help her
anyway,
mock.
This is Tab's mocking time.
Yes. Yes.
oh Lord, have mercy.
I
Anyway,
get 3 hours to make fun of her. It's done correct.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, so yes, he died well over 2 months ago. This is an imposter. This is an evil mage that we have. The dead guy that I'm pointing at.
Listen. Give me some space, woman.
She's like, who is an imposter?
If she wants to roll up a character and be
Yeah.
a guest player, let's do this shit. But otherwise,
Tell her to go find her own D&D group.
back the fuck off.
Anyway, Aunt Mel's playing the skeptical villager tonight. Who's the imposter? Oh my gosh.
While
I can't.
Alex is talking, Khalid's gonna walk over and like grab the mage by like the back of his robes or whatever, cloak, whatever,
Yes.
and like drag him forward and kind of like toss him so that they can see his face and like what he actually looks like.
This is the man you thought was Sir Woodhart. But Sir Woodhart was actually a good and true knight of the order. This is Obsidian, a mage that we have encountered before in the depths of an evil dungeon.
As the body gets thrown, they kind of half crescent out, like avoiding it. Get around, like somebody reaches out from behind the front guy, just kind of pokes it with a hoe.
I believe that he has been behind your curse, and that he did it in order to be able to convince you to give up your life's blood and energy into whatever sinister plot he was enacting down here. We have not yet quite figured it out.
But that would happen long before he got here.
I understand, but you don't think that he could have perhaps been planning it?
I don't know him.
There is a possibility.
Do I need to roll a persuasion check?
Khalid's gonna kind of lean forward and kind of murmur to Alex, there's a possibility that there is actually a curse here that they may need help with.
I mean, we will definitely do what we can to make sure that there is no actual curse on the town, of course.
So
oh no.
while they're talking to the villagers and stuff, can Cam move over and start trying to cut the vines away from this guy that's impaled by them?
Sure.
Can I like pretend to walk on the ceiling?
Yes.
But you have to moonwalk.
Yes. Boom, boom.
No,
boom,
you need
boom.
to do like. Did you ever see those movies, Electric Boogaloo? Did you? Are those? Am I too young? Or y'all too young for that anyway?
Nope.
But they had a whole series of dancing on the ceiling. So.
Yeah. Let's roll a persuasion check with advantage, Alex.
Okay.
Okay, 14. So, as you say this, they start to. The people in front kind of pull back a little and seem to be like looking over shoulder, conferring with people. And then the guy who's obviously taking the charge of this goes, so Woodhart is gone, and you're going to help us instead.
Well, we are going to try, certainly, and see if there really is, because as Khalid here, who is an actual knight, of the Order of Satyrs is, he suggested that perhaps there really was a curse here, and that this evil mage merely used it as a way to exploit you.
Cam will poke her head out from behind the body where she's trying to cut the thing down and say, well, he over there, Helios, he came to help you. We told him we'd come help you. So other people have heard of your plight. Then she'll go back to doing that.
Helios nods because he's there. Which I
I'm a
forgot.
person that exists. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I remembered he was there and he needs to speak up too, damn it. Really help him.
He goes, yeah, your visitors have been concerned about you. We just come check up, and what they say is true, of course. There's bad magic, unnatural magic that's been happening here, and you've been the victims of. And the villagers just kind of look, and so well, you're going to finish this up then, right?
Well, we're going to do our very best to deliver whatever evil has been visited upon you. I don't know if it's possible to save your tree, though. Is it possible? I'm going to look to Helios.
Yeah.
I'm going to look to Helios and kind of Elspeth, too, because she's the one who's recognized that the tree is devoid of magic.
Helios kind of shrugs. I mean, I've never seen anything like this before. And the villagers, they don't leave. They just kind of pull back a little, like they don't really want to be in that room. Especially with Khalid's sacrifice of a mage dead dude just laying in black robes in front of him.
You're welcome.
Looking kind of terrible, with head bashed in and everything. But it seems kind of retreat back up there and leave you for now to it. Let's see, Elspeth.
Yes.
Roll an Arcana check for theoretical purposes.
Doesn't even have to roll. I mean, come on.
I think you can safely just take 10 on it.
Yeah, she's got plus 20.
Yeah, sorry, I rolled twice. I hit normal, so yeah.
Yeah, it's just so 17. I'm a little disappointed in your very low roll. Alright, so what are you trying to accomplish?
So seeing that it has power, she's basically trying to mess up the ritual so nobody else can come in and use it without blowing everyone up.
You're trying to depower it, basically.
Yes.
Right.
It sounded almost like she was trying to set it so that it would blow everyone up if they tried to use it. I was like, wait a minute, you're trying to...
While humming the Mission Impossible theme song to herself.
That's music, you can't do that. As you start working on it, you're just kind of walking around it and studying it for a little, especially with your detect magic going, and still you can see it humming and pulsating, and you start getting an impression of the line work and such, and you also get the impression that the Obsidian who's doing this seems to be doing this ritual or renewing it every day, and this seems fairly old. He never had really a chance to do it yet for the night or whatever, so you can definitely tell some weaknesses or whatever. So you start smudging out lines, just carefully taking your time, and while Cam starts cutting this guy down.
Yes.
All right. That's so the roots that are through his body and all are fairly thick, fairly dense. They seem to have hardened up almost more than the other ones. solidified. So it's a bit of a work to cut through them as you start working, especially with
Camo motion stump over to help because
as you start, especially with you trying to avoid not interrupting Elspeth, who's stalking around you strangely.
Yeah.
And as you start, you get like one stick, one of the roots cut free that's going through his chest, and you pull it out, and it's basically just a large husk of a hole in his chest. It's not doesn't bleed. It just kind of look almost mummified as he pulls out. And around the time, Elspeth kind of squats down and just brushes a few lines of these things out. You can hear like this gasp coming from the chain man, and there's a rattle in the chains. And as you look to him and then look around, the body of Obsidian laying on the ground over there slowly starts to rise, like not getting up on his feet or anything, like if somebody was holding him by the elbows.
I fly the fuck away from it.
Ever so slowly, just kind of gets pulled up like a marionette. Just hangs.
I'm like frantically freestyles.
Am I near this body of obsidian? Because Alex would 100% swing her sword the minute he started to move.
I don't know. Where are you? I figured Khalid to kind of throw him over by the other end of the room. So.
Yeah, Khalid and I were standing next to each other talking to the townspeople.
Yeah.
All right. So he'd be down here-ish.
Yeah.
Well, if they were all
Nope,
piling
that's
in,
not
I
it.
figured it'd be more
I've got
around
a
the
really
middle of the room.
good arm if I threw him all the way down there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I figured it'd be in the middle of the room.
All right. So there's a 0 foot there marked there. Let's put him right there.
That works.
Okay, so Alex probably would have been about there, and then
All right, roll on attack.
Khalid would have been probably.
So
Well,
this
I'm not
guy's
close enough,
standing
I
up?
guess.
Huh?
Well, I
This
would
guy's-
run to him and.
Who's-
Only one person
who's
can talk at a
floating
time.
up? Oh my gosh, we need to coordinate. Who's floating upward? Is it the?
Obsidian. It seems to be kind of
Obsidian.
almost somebody was picking him up by his elbows, basically.
Yep, 100%. Okay, hold on. I'm doing it. Does a 16 hit?
He's technically
Yes.
prone.
No, because he was floating up, right?
Oh, well, you said as soon as he starts moving, he will still be on the ground at that point. But that's fine. 16. You
where's
take
my-
16.
how do
hits. I don't know.
How do I roll my attack?
You did.
Well, it didn't. How do I what?
Abby, you broke all
Well,
our
how do I
shit.
roll my damage?
Yeah, it
everything's
didn't give the
busted.
damage thing. Like it
Everything is
normally does.
busted. Figure it out. Roll from your
Oh
inventory.
wait, here we go. Here we go. No, there it goes.
Alright.
1d6 plus 4. Wait, what? No, wait. Something is wrong.
Didn't roll sneak attack, but I don't know. if it
Yes,
would.
1d6 plus 4 is correct. You don't get sneak attack
Oh,
because he's standing
okay.
next to you. Khalid is standing next to you, but not next to him, so you don't get sneak attack.
No problem.
Thanks, Khalid. So, you stab your short sword right into this already dead body, and he sinks in with this, satisfying schlorp. As
A
dead bodies
schlorp?
do. Yes. From my vast experience of stabbing dead bodies, that's what they sound like.
Does it still continue to rise?
But it's unmoving and keeps rising up.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good, Elspeth.
But I'm sort of busy. It is,
Merc
a very
and
direct
somebody-
process.
Can I use my
I'm
divine
busy.
sense?
I'm like all the
Like-
way against the corner of the room.
She spits on the tile and keeps scrubbing.
As it comes up, it just kind of hangs like a marionette doll on some invisible strings. You hear this airy, restless voice coming out of him, and his mouth doesn't move. Like, why was I cast back? I gave you everything you needed. The work continues.
What happens next?
Elseth's gonna look at Tree Dude and Cam. Is Tree Dude moving?
Is Tree Dude doing anything?
No, he's not.
Why was I cast back? I gave you everything.
You need
The
to-
work continues.
Cam is just gonna get stomping. We're gonna start hacking at those branches even faster.
I cast Firebolt on the floating dude.
Okay.
Do you
Who
need to roll?
are you?
Yes, roll. The Khalid and Alex. Yeah. Roll a deck save.
Oh, jeez.
I said
okay.
Firebolt, not
Oh,
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay.
Oh,
Never mind.
no wonder they were like, oh, whoa.
Wow.
We
Okay.
all just accepted that he'd fireball everybody.
I just assume you're casting Fireball. You say, yeah, I cast. Roll an attack on that. 15 would hit.
Does it not do damage for me anymore?
No,
No.
everything's
No,
broken.
it's
Everything's
all broken.
broken.
You have to roll.
Up
It's
to the
got,
foundry,
it's got a
everything's
little thing.
busted.
There you go. It has a little pop-up window.
I don't
that
think
you
I
roll
don't think
the damage.
Fireball does 40.
40-10.
I mean, I'll take it.
I think it's
Fuck.
2d10, right?
Yeah, it's 2d10.
So 13.
40-10. Get the fuck out of here.
This is an adventure. All over its own.
Wow. Just wow. No, we're not even getting accurate rolls.
So,
I'm so
Merkin
afraid.
shoots out this firebolt and it streaks in the room. He just hits Obsidian straight in the chest, and you see his robe catch fire, and he doesn't even flinch from it. But as it starts close, it starts burning up over his face.
So
You hear the same voice go, "Answer."
who do you
Who
serve?
are you?
Do you serve the Wild King?
The Wild King serves me.
Well, now I'm very confused.
Why are you here? Why do you
turtles all the
interrupt
way
the
down.
work?
Curiosity mostly.
And he just kind of hangs there for a minute. After you look, his feet are no longer touching the ground. He's about a foot over the ground. He's kind of flying like Merkin, while burning.
Alex,
Doesn't
put
seem
him
to
out.
affect
We need information. Put him out.
Put what
The
out?
fired. The fired.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pat the fires out.
Okay, yeah, he's on good fire, but it's you start patting on him, and
I really don't
as you
like
do, his neck kind of snaps up. Just S look on you, but then it kind of falls to the side as if there's no support to hold it up. He kind of looks at you crooked. His eyes still closed. It's like, I no longer sense my servant. You
Nope,
are
he's
shadows, unimportant, unable to change what is happening. The ether will be rejoined and mended. I will be locked away no longer. You are insignificant. And
I mean,
then,
I like to think of myself as pretty significant.
as he finishes that, his head kind of falls down, and then he falls to the ground, limp again. And as he hits the ground, this shockwave just rocks out from the floor, and almost like a bomb went off. And Khalid and Alex, give me a deck save this time.
Well, wait a minute. I just need to get the words. So he said he was no longer senses his servant. We are insignificant. The ether will be mended,
Rejoined.
Rejoined
and
and mended.
rejoined, and what?
mended.
Mended.
And then what did he say? Thought he said something else.
I will be locked away no longer.
I will be locked away no longer. Thank you.
20 on that deck save.
All right, and 14. Both of you managed to regain, keep your footing from block any significant impact. Let me see. This is measuring. Okay, so you both of you take 11 points of necrotic damage. As does Helios.
Do I have a
Is the dog outside barking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go let the dog in.
this shockwave continues, and the rest of you feel it too. It's like a thud in your chest, but it's kind of dissipates the further it goes away. Although, Merkin,
What? I was flying. Do I need to do something?
yes, you need to do something. What was it? Let me hold on. Roll me just a straight d20.
Oh, am I doing a wild magic thing? Please be wild magic.
We shall see.
Come on, 1. Can I fail on purpose?
No. Felix thinks that's funny.
Why is it rolling with advantage?
I don't know. We'll
It was
say
an
2,
18. It was an 18 and a 2.
Yeah, the 2 is
All right. Okay. As this shockwave hits you, Merkin, you feel a very familiar sensation well up in you. Not the same, like when you just started flying, where it bubbled up. More like in the mines, where everything is lit on fire and every nerve on your body triggered at once, and there was no holding back, nor did you want to hold back. As anybody who's watching is Merkin, you can see his eyes kind of go almost black completely for a second, and then another shockwave goes out. This time from Merkin. Can Cam, Elspeth, and Stump give me a Constitution saving throw?
Just a sec. I'm writing.
Oh, those check. Hold on. Do you want me to keep that one, or do you want me to? Is check different from saving throw?
Yeah.
Not-
I
not
don't know
that
that it really matters
yeah.
for you unless you have proficiency in them.
No, they both
I
say
rolled normal.
+2. So I
Well-
think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same.
I
for
wish
me.
it was an advantage, but it's not, so I'm screwed.
Not that it matters, but I have a +2 to my Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Why did it not take that into account? Oh, you rolled it for the spiritual weapon.
Oh, for my. Oh, I better roll that again then.
I can just add 2.
I mean, we want to make sure that it's the right roll.
Can I actually
I don't know
use
why I did
halfling?
advantage. Either way, it's worse.
Can I use a luck point to re-roll this save and take the second one?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Okay, I'll use a luck point and take that one.
Technically, you can use a luck point and roll again, and then pick any of the 3.
Any of the 3?
Oh wait, you didn't have that. You technically didn't roll that 19, so no, you cannot.
No, I didn't roll the 19, but I'm saying, can I do it and use the 19?
No, because that roll does not exist.
Fine, I'll roll it again, but still.
Okay.
Well, at least a 14's better than a 3.
Alright. So you rolled a 14. Stump and Elspeth, you take 16 points of force damage. And you are flung pretty much 10 feet back from Merkin, crashing to the ground, and you promptly fall asleep.
Okay.
I have relentless endurance.
Please tell me the
It's-
villager saw that.
Cam, you take 8 points of damage, and you kind of grab onto a root and manage to fight off getting flung away.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, though, Cam.
Sure. Perception. I really don't like this double rolling thing because I really don't want to see what I missed out on.
That's how I feel about Toll the Dad. I feel you.
It's
Yeah.
not asking you
Alright.
what you want to roll.
No, it is,
Say
but
what?
it doesn't matter.
It definitely
I'm
works
selecting
for me.
I
normal.
know it works for you and Felix.
I
and-
think the token hub goes through better rolls or something. So if you roll from the sheet, I don't think it does that. But if you roll from the little,
Oh, so I should
bar.
roll off
Yeah.
of this up here
Yeah,
instead?
roll off the
Oh, I've been rolling
what's
off the
it,
sheet.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Larger.
Yeah, so have
Okay.
I. I've been rolling off the sheet.
Alrighty.
Better
All right.
rolls is garbage.
So, you see Stump and Elspeth just kind of flung to the sides and just collapse to the ground and just lay flat and don't get up.
Oh crap! So I don't notice anything else about it though.
Anything else about what?
About the two of them.
No.
Cam will run over to Stump and check on him. And try to see if, I mean, does he look like he took so much damage he's dead, or does it look like, I mean, what is it?
As you run over there, he is hurt, obviously. He's still hanging on there. Just seems to be sound asleep.
Just gonna
Unconscious,
shake
perhaps.
him and try to wake him up. Stump! Wake up, buddy!
Stump takes a minute, just shaking Stump around, especially with your tiny little hands. Conk through. Everything hurts, Stump. Feel like you got run over by a car you don't know exists.
Is Elspeth waking up yet? If not, Cam will go start waking her up too.
All right, as you start kind of shaking Elspeth, same thing there.
Oh,
You just kind of wake up.
oh, stop. I think you're killing me.
Okay. Are you okay? Oh my gosh.
Not really.
Ow.
She lays there awake but does not get up.
What's tree dude doing now?
He's hanging there.
Oh. Wasn't sure if you meant dude attached to tree or tree.
I killed
Oh,
him.
one swipe.
Cam
Long
is
reach.
going to use her last two spells. She'll do a level 2 healing word on Elspeth and a level 3 on Stump.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah.
May the odds be in your favor for rolling.
No
She's gonna
idea
roll
how
like
this is going to
68.
turn out. It doesn't give me the option to upcast though anymore.
Strange. It's almost like everything is broken.
So
Why
I don't
is
know
your
how I
stuff broken? My
upcast
stuff all
it.
works.
I don't
Let
know.
me see if
I
it lets
used
me do it off
updated
here.
like today. I think they
you-
released a new update today.
Did you
Uh,
update your 5th edition?
Updated everything.
Okay, it lets me up. No.
But I think they just
Yeah.
let out a new Foundry release today, which updated too,
Yeah,
Okay.
there was
So
one last
first
week.
of all, let
They
me
had
select
updated.
Elspeth.
which I was not aware of.
Spells. Healing word. It lets me do it when I use the little things up top though, so that's good.
All right.
Okay, so that's
Ooh.
Elspeth.
So I was
And I
was it 3 hit points,
clicked
so I
on
appreciate it.
And then I will get Stomp with my last spell. My very last spell I have.
Y'all get hurt so much. I don't know.
So
Stomp gets that.
All right. So
Yeah.
You're welcome.
who else is real hurt?
I mean, Cam's not feeling great, but
Elspeth and Stump.
I have 12 hit points now, so I'm feeling pretty good.
I have 21.
Yeah, me too.
So
It's okay.
Khalid is going to lay on hands himself for 15.
okay.
The dead helping the dead.
Helios is stands halfway behind this pillar, half leaned against. It's like, as much as I hate to say it, we should consider maybe just burying this whole temple.
Fuck that
This-
guy. I don't listen to him. Khalid then gives Leia's on hands, Elspeth, and for 5 points each. Elspeth, Stump, and Merkin.
Is Merkin still in the ceiling?
Thank you.
Yeah, I imagine he's still there.
So you
I mean, he regains control shortly after. Things shouldn't knock him out or anything.
You're gonna have to get him to fly down to you to lay on hands.
Okay, well, he doesn't get lay on hands then.
So Elspeth actually gets up now.
So,
Do we still have assess?
He's got to multitask.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
having a romantic dinner. He'll be back. So.
Yes.
So then Cam, once she knows that Elspeth and Stump are okay, Cam will go check on Merkin. To see if he's okay.
All right.
All right.
So that was an unexpected response. My apologies.
So when I could feel something very odd about this thing here that's attached to the tree, I'm inclined to end it.
I mean, I think this may be more complicated because it is not really alive, but it is not really dead, but it is not really undead.
Well,
It is
whatever it is, it seemed like there was much more beyond it than we can see here.
There is certainly a lot going on here that I don't understand. I mean, I suppose you could dismember him.
That's my plan.
Okay, that's a little grotesque, but I understand.
Dismember who?
The corpse person thing.
The one hanging in the tree, or?
Yes.
Well, Cam's gonna, once she makes sure and looks
I'm
at
going
Merkin's
to-
eyes and make sure they're not black, then she's gonna go back over and start trying to hack at those branches and get him down. I think we should burn both of these bodies. Preferably not in the tree, because we don't want to burn down the village, too.
Whose eyes were you checking for being black?
Merkin.
Merkin.
No, he's back. He's fine.
Are
Right
the
now.
tree dude's eyes still black?
Yes.
Okay, Khalid's gonna take off his head.
All right.
I'm gonna go help dismember.
You gotta help this member.
That's weird.
Wait.
I'm cleaning up cat vomit. I'll be free when I'm free.
All right. All right.
I'll be
Have
free when I'm
fun.
free.
Happy anniversary.
God, poor says.
I'm picturing Khalid stepping up with his glaive and just baseball batting this guy.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you may want to stand
I'm
back.
gonna run up
So,
with my short sword and hack at his arm.
All right. Do you want to roll to avoid hitting Alex while you're doing this, or are you just gonna hit her instead?
Well, if she's gonna be dumb, she can get hit.
No, I wouldn't get in his way. Alex is not stupid.
It's literally a 10-foot glaive.
Okay.
So,
Before...
as you,
Sorry, go
before
ahead.
what?
No, it's okay. It's
No.
okay. They can kill him. Whatever.
Okay. So, as you line up for your strike, call out second base. You swipe through and you just hit him, and as soon as you cut through his neck, it's almost like a crusty bread in consistency. You know, it's
Told you.
Oh, gross. I don't
the
want
skin
bread
gives
now.
you some resistance as you get through it. It just kind of slides through. You don't even feel the spine. Just goes. As soon as it's severed, it takes off towards the back of the room, and it barely makes it a foot before it practically implodes. You can see it gets sucked in, getting this, like, very Indiana Jones in a temple-ish characteristic, and then splatters across the back wall in a million different red pieces.
Well, that's unpleasant.
So did Khalid throw the head, or did he just cut it off and that happened?
I mean, he cut it off with a glaive, so
I
yes.
apparently did
Oh.
a scorpion fatality.
Ooh.
Khalid, I
Alex is like,
understand. Khalid, I
"Well, that's
understand you're
unpleasant."
upset. But I think maybe we could be a little less grotesque, please. That was a bit much for me.
I'm going to use my what's it called?
We don't know.
Stupid sense.
Divine
You
sense.
stupid sense. Okay, you're studying him with that? You don't sense anything anymore.
Excellent. I am satisfied.
Moment.
So before they start dismembering the other dude, Elspeth wants to just try to look at him and see if his status of unknown life entity has changed at all.
Are we talking about Obsidian?
Yes.
Okay. No, he looks as dead as you think things are at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm kind of with Helios. I think we should just try to just bury this place. I mean, we've seen Merkin do like all this earth stuff, so maybe he can just like collapse it here.
I mean, it pains me because there is so much history to learn here, but it is also very dangerous. And I have already copied down the ritual, so I can recreate it if I need to.
I think I want to recreate this.
I mean,
it can always be very, excavated if it had to be, but I think it's probably better for now just to try to.
Right, for academic purposes, of course. So.
I hope Elspeth
Yeah.
survives so she can be the big bad in the next campaign.
It is for the science!
Some of you have to die, and that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Alright, well. Khalid,
Cam and Stump will totally be her henchman.
Khalid, are you going to use your tiefling powers and disintegrate this one's head too?
That's not a thing. That's not a power.
I've never seen what you did before, though.
What I did wasn't a result of anything natural.
No, I know, it is your tiefling powers.
No, that's not the case.
I don't understand.
My tiefling powers do not do that.
Do it again. No, I'm just kidding, don't. It was really gross. Anyway, we should go.
So, buddy, Cam will look over at Stump. Do you have any spells you can cast that, like, I don't know, just like, like you're a priest. You can make things holy or whatever, but can you clean it? I don't know.
I have one spell slot left, and I have no such spells.
Not even if you slept on it?
Well, I suppose that I could pray for new spells, but
Well, I think we should just bury this place then, and I think Helios is right. I think we just need to seal this place off.
There's nothing natural about this place that will gain anything from being around.
I'd say we just... Oh, sorry.
Once something's tainted, it attracts others.
I'd say we could just burn this tree down, but we'd probably destroy the village in the process, and that's not a good thing.
Well, I think the tree is holy, right? Perhaps we can't just destroy the temple. Okay, so, wait, hold on. How long does detect magic last? Does the tree... Let me
10
see.
minutes.
Okay, so if it's still up, since we finished off the ritual, does the tree seem any different, or is it still, like, super zapped?
As you're looking around and see, a lot of it still seems the same, but where the body is hanging, with the roots and stuff, the roots are in him seem to be almost a little more alive from him and going like in streaks up to roots that you didn't see before.
I have good news! There is magic coming back!
What?
So the guy, he was like a leech or something, he is sucking all of the life from the tree, but now that he is dead, it is going back into the tree.
Oh.
This is good.
Cam is still going to stand there hacking away at those branches.
Wait,
No, but it might not be good.
No, it is.
I don't know that I want anything coming out of this dude into this tree.
Can she tell if it's like the Black River or the White River?
No, it doesn't look like black or tainted to you. It looks like it looks like it should be.
Normal. No, it is good. This is normal. It is not the Black River of Doom. It is not the special white one like, Helios had. It is mediocre magic, standard everyday magic.
Cam's gonna stand there ready to hack it. Just look between Helios and Elspeth. Are you sure, Khalid?
She's like, this is
Heli-
what Helios did. He doesn't know,
Helios looks between Elspeth and Cam and says, I can tell you what happens with the tree, but if it's can be saved, these trees are rare.
Can you tell anything, Khalid?
I used up all of my stupid
Can
senses.
you tell if the tree is undead?
It's a tree of empire. Yes, no.
Can't tell.
It is good.
Well, maybe we go. Oh, sorry.
No, it is good. Listen, what if we do this? What if we go rest and we keep an eye on it, and tomorrow, we can kill it. There is always time to burn a tree.
That's what I was gonna say. I think we need to rest. I'm about exhausted, and we can come back and we can finish this off tomorrow and figure out exactly what we're doing.
Good. All right.
I think that's a good idea as well.
Bookkeeping notice like 2 a.m. in the new day after you rested this. You know that.
Yeah, but we're exhausted and broken and half dead. And, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If you're gonna get a long rest, you have a whole day ahead of you.
That's okay.
Alright.
We'll come back and deal it when we're fresh.
This campaign now occurs at night.
Elspeth's thrilled.
Okay, Khalid, are you going to blow this guy's head, or are we going to leave?
Do we want to drag his body out and burn it?
I think we should burn it.
All right.
Polito bend down and pick him up and kind of toss him over his shoulder.
All right. I mean, I think you stripped him of armor because that
Yeah.
appears to be in the party loot. So
We're keeping
he
that.
doesn't weigh a ton. He's not a very big man.
Wait, where is
So-
it? I don't see it in the party league. Where is it?
Is it
I thought I saw it. Where's your party lead? It's not in your party lead, as I can see.
You tried to jip us, sir.
I would have gotten away with it too.
Yeah, but I'm on the job, so you're not getting past me.
Maybe
There you
Elspeth
go.
can figure out what the mace and mask and stuff do eventually.
Tomorrow.
I thought you cast Identify.
No, that's not
Nope.
a ritual cast. I don't have it prepared. Because I had to do mage armor so that I could almost die. Actually, yeah, get knocked out. So, totally going to prepare that every time now.
All right. So what we do? Do you want to take a break real quick?
Sure.
Is it break time?
Yes.
Is it already
It
that
is.
time?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, which means I gotta go
Yeah.
get a snack from my dog.
Yep. Gotta take care of the dog. I guess.
Very
Mostly I hear my daughter still talking there, and she needs to lay off.
Yeah. Be back.
Take care of your dog, please. Yes. Oh, it's not me.
Hello.
Hello. You look very dressed up for a Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know. She bought that with her own money. Go away. Take care of your dog. I'll sell you. Nobody's paying attention.
Ooh, very pretty.
You can't see.
Where's
Just focus on this
Leah?
camera.
Tab, why are you creating another Leah?
Yeah, that's a good question. Took her about 5 hours to paint them, so you know. She spent all day doing that.
You're alright.
Because they won't dry.
Oh my god, stop yelling at me.
I do find it amusing that Tab, of all people, would create another Leah.
You met her.
He was hardly involved.
Yeah. I mean, that was 30 seconds of my life.
I set it up, he knocks it down. My cat's like, you guys went out and had a nice dinner out. I'm gonna puke on the bed.
Oh.
God.
That's how you get put out.
Cackle like a chicken.
Does the chicken's cackle sound like, out of curiosity?
What you were doing.
Firstly, you. I said take 20 minutes to feed your dog. Well, I know the answer to that, but... No. Don't call me that.
Please, girl. I'm back.
Oh boy.
Where's my club and
Hello.
mask?
Club?
Where's your
It's not
the
identified.
mace and mask?
Ugh.
No. never know.
Oh, word.
Never. Ever. No. So, are we all here?
I think so.
So what are we doing? What's going on? How are you
Leaving.
guys?
Hello. What weren't we finding out if that magic that was coming back was the good magic or bad
It
magic?
is good. It is good magic. We take the body, we go up, we rest.
We run. Yes, let's go.
I can't run, I'm too tired.
Well, whatever.
I mean, you could hand it to me. I could just fly the body.
Hey, yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
I mean, he also, I don't think that we should let Merkin near him. Last time he was near him, he kind of almost killed me.
You lived?
I think,
Cam will just look at Merkin and say, "No, you stay away from him."
I think Khalid should hold the body.
Alright. So, Khalid's carrying the belly out. Some other people are rattling his armor out.
I fly the F up the staircase.
Yeah. So, Marking comes shooting out on the next story as out of a cannon, and there's about 20 of the townspeople you're standing around having a very intricate argument up there that stops as Merking comes out, and they all just kind of stare at Merking, and several of them lower like their little clubs and hoes at you. Like, but are you good or bad?
Good.
Talking to Merkin?
Yeah, because Merkin beat us
Yeah.
up there.
Merkin's flying.
All right, so what do I need to do?
Are you good or bad?
Like, is it town people are asking me this?
Yes.
I'm the best.
That's you with are the other ones coming too? Are we
Let me tell you, it was a mess down there. All right, just a mess. It was awful.
right. So but you're taking care of it, right?
It's definitely been taken care of. Yes.
At this point, the rest of you kind of start trooping up the stairs as well. Seem to kind of relax a little when the rest of you come for some reason, And there's not one guy just kind of hovering in the middle of the room anymore.
So, do we hear any other questioning or not?
Yeah, you're coming into it, and they all. So are we? But what are we supposed to do now?
Well, most important, don't go down there. But the good news is I think your tree is coming back to life.
It's dead.
I mean,
what?
it is difficult to explain. It is a bit above your pay grade, but it is going to get better. This is the important part.
It wasn't really dead. And it wasn't really alive.
Oh, I know.
But it wasn't healthy.
If your tree was a river, there was a dam, a magical dam, but now it is free, and it will get better. We hope.
And that's good.
I mean, yes, if you need water and you remove the dam and now you have water, that is good. This is the point of the metaphor.
But do we want? I don't know if we want magic in the tree.
No, I mean, it is complicated. But anyway, the point is it is going to get better. Things should get better. I will tell you in the morning. I am too tired to deal with the public right now. Spit walks away.
That's
all right.
amazing.
So don't go down there.
No. We'll try to go back down. We gotta rest. I mean, I'm sorry, but I feel like crap. And
Alright.
we gotta rest, and then we'll go back down and we'll take a look at it
How
again
long
and
have
see
I
what we
been
can do.
flying? Like, how long have I been flying?
Let's see. It's probably been 30 minutes or so at this point.
I've been flying for at least half an hour, guys. Boy, are my arms tired.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, and yeah, we'll. So we'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, you will.
All right.
We're gonna go and get some rest, and then we'll go back down and take a look and all, and we may try to like close off that temple thing down there. That's not a good thing, and that's a real bad temptation for folks that just don't need temptation. But I think if without it, maybe things will kind of return back to normal for your town. We hope.
And what about the door up there? We don't have a locksmith.
I'm no lock expert. I mean, sorry. But
I mean,
Do you have
I'm
some
good at-
dirt?
Do you have some dirt? I'm sure there's plenty of dirt around here, Merkin.
Yeah. I mean, I got a farm.
Is
I mean,
is there enough dirt for me to just like block the entrance with it?
At the door, right by the door. No, it's stone.
Does he not have like any sort of stone shape or anything?
No, I don't know.
Merkin, do you have a stone shape or anything? Or
No, that would be way too useful. I prefer dirt and water.
We'll set somebody watching you so nobody else goes down there, and you'll come back in the morning and fix it all, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I can find the question, since I know how to pick locks, do I know how to fix locks? If I had the right tools?
No.
that'd be more tinkering, I think. I don't know. I don't know
mean-
that any of us have tinkering.
You probably have a better than normal, knowledge of locks if it's just like some little part putting it together. But Merkin pretty much busted that lock.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Well, I just wondered if I had the ability to. I mean, if I have ability to pick it, could I fix it?
Yeah, if it was just something like jammed or something, yes,
What
you'd
is the
probably be able to
reason
fix it.
that we're trying to repair this door?
So that nobody can get in there.
How often do people wander into this tree?
We
Every
should just take. I mean, if you've got a bunch of boards or something, we can take and just board it off, and we can help you with that work in the morning.
Dope.
And we can just board this all up, and then we'll send a message. You know, we're working with some groups in River's End, and we'll send a message to them and see if maybe they can send some folks out here to help you, or maybe Helios knows some folks that can help you. He's more local to this area.
Don't we have the key to the top of the staircase?
Huh?
Merkin broke the lock.
Oh, he broke the lock at the top.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
The other one is, if you had a key to it, you could lock it. That one works.
This sounds like a not my problem.
Look, Khalid,
my
we're
God.
gonna help these poor folks out.
We
We'll
did.
we'll board it up. We'll put
we-
some boards over it. We'll get it taken care of, and then we'll send some messages out to some folks who maybe can come help them.
We literally, through the kindness of our hearts, saved their entire town and their lives. I think we're good here.
I mean,
Good for you. Next time, go live in a village and see what it's like to live there.
I'm confused by the words you're using.
Yeah, I know. Not all of us grew up with silver spoons in our mouth.
That's exciting. But why are we trying to fix their door? They can find someone to fix doors. The town is probably bleeding woodsmith.
You know what? I am too damn tired to argue.
I don't want to hear
with
about
you.
this town's bleeding wood.
I'm trying to understand why we, as an organization, group, team get fixated on certain things and then spend an exorbitant amount of time doing things that none of us are skilled in doing.
I said we just send a message.
This is a townspeople problem.
I mean, we should encourage them to fix the door.
Teach a man to fish.
I know how to fish.
See?
Can't fix the door though.
He's doing great.
Khalid, there's a damn evil temple down in the bottom of that stupid tree.
Was an evil temple. And then I broke its
But
head
we
in.
need to send a message to whoever maybe Stump's folks, and just let them know that somebody needs to come and clear out this stupid temple.
Between what Elspeth did and what we have all done, I think we're good here.
That doesn't mean you can't send a message to the right folks to say, can you send somebody who can look at this and make sure it's okay?
I agree
Oh my God, are
with the
you an
words-
expert on religious temples now?
We'll get to that.
Should I have my sleep right here?
Elspeth's already asleep.
What I'm trying to understand...
America, can I start my rest flying?
So the things you were saying
I'm
are
just gonna walk off while Khalid's talking. She's done
way
with this.
related to a
I'm going to
door.
sleep.
Helios kind of takes up the rear and goes up to the closest villager. Like he just
Wait,
needs
where are
a
we
good night's
going?
sleep.
Where are we at?
Meanwhile, I still have this dead dude over his shoulder.
It's not my damn problem. It's on your shoulder.
That sounds like a
apparently,
Khalid
you know-
problem.
Yeah.
You were on my
Apparently we've
side
done our
literally
part.
30 seconds ago. What the fuck?
Until you
Chaotic
Are you
neutral.
serious?
Chaotic neutral. Alex is just
mean-
like.
I'm sorry.
She's got a
I could
magic
not
8-ball over
resist.
there that she's just like,
Chaotic neutral.
fuck
I
it, let's
could
do
not
whatever.
resist. I could not resist. I'm sorry. It was too good of a joke.
Sorry is an
Pass up.
action, not a word.
Alright, do you want me to help you carry the body, Khalid?
Nope, I've got him.
Can someone just I'm gonna try to fall asleep and you grab my foot and kind of lead me back to camp?
Yeah, and we'll drag Merkin along while she walks with Elspeth and Stump to go
There's a
back.
rope around his
Yeah.
ankle. Just
Who's
Merkin
carrying
going.
Elspeth
Has
because
been
Elspeth's
gone.
death is asleep?
Elspeth missed this whole conversation. She's already in her bedroll.
There we go.
We aren't even at our campsite yet, are we?
No, Elspeth
Now we
left
gotta go to the
It's a bit of
way
walk.
ahead
But Elspeth immediately left. While you were standing there arguing about luck.
We're going.
Let's go.
You make it back to your
Sorry,
campsite.
Khalid. I am on your side. I agree with you about this.
Cam's done with it.
I mean, as far as Khalid's concerned, Cam gave up on the door, so he won.
Oh my god. Everyone falls asleep.
Listen
So,
to your wife not wanting to roleplay.
Tab, can I use my Searing Smite to ignite the body?
Sure.
If I like bitch slap him with...
Sure, if you have a spell slot for it.
Actually, I don't need a spell slot because I'm using my Tiefling powers.
That's a spell slot.
It literally not.
It qualifies as a spell slot for
It's-
Searing Smite. It's a
100%
Searing
not.
Smite spell slot
It is innate spellcasting.
in its spell slot.
No, it is not a spell slot.
I mean, he gets to. I mean, to be fair, he gets to decide because he is the TM.
Yeah, this is my game. It's a spell slot.
It's literally not the rules.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just go to sleep. Everybody's sleeping. We're happy family.
Sleep.
Don't
I wanna
treat me
roll
like
with
I'm the crazy person.
I'm not. I
Are
said
we-
everybody's sleeping. I didn't say Khalid is sleeping.
Hey, if this is a long rest, can I roll hit dice?
This is not a long rest because you literally just had a long rest.
Well, if we're going to sleep, isn't that a long rest?
You can only benefit from a long rest every 24 hours.
Elspeth's just napping.
It can be a short rest.
Okay, it's a short rest.
Dice.
Can I do hit dice?
Yes.
Alright.
It's a very long short rest.
Oh, how do I do hit dice on this version? I've never actually had to do
I
it.
don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know because we have
haven't-
different sheets now. I think are we still have the same? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
what
I've
are my-
lost my max HP at this point.
I think if you just take a rest, it asks you.
What is? Yeah, how long does that max HP thing last, Felix? 8 hours?
Yeah, that'll be gone by the morning.
I don't have
Your aid or whatever.
Oh, you have to roll your.
Can you-
You have to roll it on your rest. Okay.
Can you roll a rest from these little checks up here, or do you have to do it from the sheet? Oh no, there it is. Okay. So we're doing a long rest, right?
Nope.
Short rest.
No, short
Oh,
rest.
short rest. Okay.
You guys literally just woke up.
Okay, but I'll sit around the camp until.
You can go back to sleep and take a short rest. I
So
don't
wait
care.
a minute. I can use that Song of Rest thing though, right?
Yeah, everybody
Why is it
gets
adding
sick.
+3 to my hit dice?
Because that's your con.
So what does
Oh.
Song of Rest do? It
Oh, how long did that hit point thing last? Or is it gone now?
It has a D6 when you roll hit dice.
a D6. Okay, so everybody gets an extra D6 when you do your.
Yeah.
Extra d6.
Oh,
For every,
Oh, yeah.
Just
per
once.
hit dice we
Once.
use, or
Just
No,
once.
just one D6.
Okay. Then I'm going to
Okay.
take back a 7.
So how long did that last? Is it still going? The max hit points? Or no?
What? Huh? I don't know.
Felix gave us something last time that increased our max hit points. I don't
Aid?
know.
Was it Aid?
How long does that last?
Aid is 8
8
hours.
And how long ago was that you cast it? Maybe 2 hours?
Yeah, you woke up about 2 or 3 hours ago.
So we still have it.
Do this whole.
So we still have
So,
it for about 5 more
depend-
hours.
Depending on how long you're resting, because it's like 2 a.m. at the moment.
Well, we're good. Well, all right. So I'll take away that 10. That's gonna be.
So that was a long rest. So we get. Oh, we don't get spell slots back either.
It's a short rest.
I
That's
get
short rest,
on.
So did I use my smite on that?
No.
dude?
Good job.
Oh my god! Again,
What'd you do
I'm
on what
rolling
now?
another die.
That's painful.
You smited him.
I tiefling power bitch slapped him to set him on
Oh,
fire.
use a spell slot on.
No, because that wouldn't be required.
Where are you doing this? Just
Off-
at your camp?
No, off a ways in the woods, and yeah, find a clearing.
All right. Roll for a forest fire. Yeah, you slap it with your glaive or something. I guess I don't know what you're doing, and it catches on fire. He was already pretty burnt. Close was kind of caught on fire after Merkin's fireball, whatever.
I was making him catch on fire before it was considered a polite thing
Yes.
to do.
But I assume this time you're putting some like wood or something underneath him, maybe, or are you just catching him on fire because he's not super flammable?
So Syrian Smite sets something on fire. If
Yes.
they fail their Constitution saving throw. So
That does not mean they burn indefinitely. If you're planning on burning a corpse, so I assume he takes a moment and you just make a little pyre. So there's something else to burn it.
okay. Yeah, I was using the smite just because it specifies that you have to use an action to put out the flames.
Do we see
But
Khalid?
yeah, sure, whatever.
Do we see Khalid?
Yeah.
Like you do this after the short rest, right?
I was gonna do it before because I didn't want to float
Oh,
around.
never mind. Okay, I said I was asleep. I thought you needed a spell slot, so you had to short rest.
Literally do not need a spell slot.
God. I have not said anything mean to you.
All right, so
Never
please
mind.
use
I
the spell.
won't help you.
Use up all the spell slots on Searing Smite.
It's important because I had no spell slots left.
Okay, great. Again, was gonna help. Never mind.
No, I was setting on fire with Searing Smite.
I don't know why any of you would ever help Khalid, but
I mean,
Lots of
If-
reasons.
I was
If he
completely
sets
yelled
the-
at you
if
for
he-
no reason.
Can I do something useful with control fire if he sets some of that wood on fire to help make sure this guy burns?
You were flying sleeping. You're asleep.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody's asleep. Everybody went to sleep, and Khalid just abandoned Khalid to deal with his body. So
No, Alex wouldn't have done that.
I mean, she should
But
have.
so yes, you can manage to burn a body in the forest. Congratulations, the body is burning.
Great.
You have solved the body burning puzzle. Alright, so you're going back to sleep, you're napping, you're tending your wounds, you're licking them, each other's, and whatever. So, how long are you resting? How long are you hanging around there for?
Just an hour?
What are you doing?
We're just gonna take a little nap.
Congratulations, you failed your Searing Smite, apparently.
Yeah, I don't understand what it tried to roll when I clicked that.
I think it tried to...
cast-
I think
did
it was
damage
trying to cast it on
myself.
you. Yeah.
Well, that's a problem. Well, how much damage?
It says
did
hit
do?
points updated, so you might just have to cut yourself.
I think it did
Doesn't
do
say.
damage to me. Oh yeah, it did. I guess it did 5 damage to me.
I guess?
That's
I don't
possible,
know.
'cause I'm at 43.
Everything's...
Oh, but I also have resistance, so it did 2 damage. Yeah, I should be at 45. That's dumb.
Update, Khalid takes the body into the forest and then chops himself in the leg and catches himself on fire.
I immolate
What?
myself and then lay on him to catch him on fire.
So I short rested, but I really should have spent more hit dice because I didn't math well. So I can just short rest again, and I'd only short rested once, but I just need to
Yeah.
spend another hit die.
That's fine.
Okay.
I thought I'd let you do them like one at a time, but maybe not.
So we're not getting any spell slots back from this?
You literally just long rested like 2 hours ago.
Just asking.
Listen, you can't
The
ask
only
him.
spell slot you'll get back is a Searing Smite spell slot.
Deal.
Talk to Elspeth, she gets spell slots back.
That she was
I
gonna use
don't.
to help, but you know.
But no, I'm just.
Bag, I don't know if you used your channel divinity, but you get it back on a short rest too.
What do I get back on the short rest?
Your channel divinity.
No, I don't know if I used it. I did not use it.
Really putting it all on the line there when we needed everyone to be all hands on deck, huh?
Oh, I got Spartic Inspiration back.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer we don't get anything back, because who knows what we're going to have to deal with now, but hopefully nothing.
Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything's great.
Okay, so
I mean, the villagers will throw us a party. We'll have a feast. It'll be okay.
so after they wake up, Elspeth is gonna go find Helios.
Alright. He kind of lingered in the town a little bit, and then he followed you back to the camp, set up his own little sleeping spot.
Is he awake? Is he resting? What's he doing?
Yeah, he's kind of curled up, dozing,
Okay. She's gonna crouch down by and be like, Helios.
Death.
Alex is going to watch with amusement at this happening.
Helios is in, Alex is in Helios' bedroll.
No, I'm in the same tent with everybody.
Okay, Helios is not in a tent. He's kind of set up alongside. I don't think you have tents.
Oh, maybe we don't have tents. Well, I mean, we're still in the same
All right.
area. We didn't spread out all over the forest to sleep.
In short,
Jesus.
Alex observes everything. Helios, that's creepy.
Thank you quite a lot. I had an important question for you now that we are like friends in arms or comrades or something like that.
Okay.
What exactly is it that you do?
I thought I explained that earlier.
No, not so much. You said that. I mean, I know that you are like all nature magic-y, and that you heard bad things, and that you do good things. But like, what would you say your job title is?
I'm assistant to the assistant manager.
This is very
What?
interesting. Manager of
No,
Assistant to the assistant manager.
I'm an investigator, I guess, if you want a title on it. We look after the people that don't have anybody else look after in the land between them.
So is this like a like nature magic thing, or is it just you just so happen to do nature magic?
A lot of us have gifts from the land, that's true. Some of us do not.
Is there like
We all contribute best we can.
is there like a headquarters where you all gather for like an annual conference?
It's a very loosely based organization. Everybody's responsible for recruiting 3 under us, and they should recruit 3 under them. And then
Oh, it's an MLM.
Who are so are you one of the bottom 3, or are you in charge of people?
no, we keep in contact, but we don't really have a headquarter or anything. There's the elders that take care of the administrative parts. We meet every now and then with them, and if they need something, they know how to get hold of me.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess where I am going with this is now that you have seen what you have seen here, and we can tell you that things like this are happening in other parts of the land. What are you going to do? What do you think the next course of action is?
I will have to report it to people I report to, and we'll see if they've heard anything, and I'll send out feelers to other places. I mean, we're scattered all across Aedor, various parts, and I mean, it takes a while to communicate, but if anybody's heard anything, we'll figure it out, and I'm sure. I mean, if you all want to come along and tell your side of the story when I meet up with the elders at the gathering, that would probably be helpful. You know, you've been, obviously we're all on the same side here. Well, some of us.
Perhaps.
Khalid.
I think it could be mutually beneficial if you help one another.
I tend to agree.
I was just gonna look over at Alex.
I thought we weren't there.
And then look
I
back at
thought
yours.
we are all in the same area. We didn't spread our bedrolls all over the forest.
I literally
We're
said
in the same
Helios
area.
slept further away from you.
He
Didn't go in
set
like
up
your
further
back.
Oh, for
away,
crying
and
out
Elf was
loud.
the only one that went over there.
That's so crazy. Why would anybody do that? That doesn't even make any sense.
Alex had been sleeping at the head, and Helios slept the entire time.
So she's also to be like, so I think I of course have to speak to them, you know, but I currently I guess I don't I have a very complex relationship with the coward, you know, and with what he said down there, I'm not entirely sure if they can be trusted, but I mean, I have seen your magic rock, and it was very pretty. I'm pretty sure I can trust you, so I need to talk to, you know, my friends and see what they think, but I am interested in seeing that these coward, whatever it is, does not come, whatever their plan is, does not come to fruition, you know? So.
I haven't heard about anything like this before, but you know, as I said, we all kind of live our separate lives and investigate our own parts, so I'm not necessarily familiar with everything but that happens anywhere, but I can send out feelers and I can listen around and see what others going on. Is there?
We will.
As I said, if you want to come to the gathering and speak up what you have known, here that might be beneficial to you, and I know they would certainly hear what I have. Otherwise, I'll take what I've seen here to them, and if there's a way to contact you, I'll certainly share what I learn.
I will talk to the others, and if nothing else, we will certainly be in touch, because I mean, no one can be everywhere at once, and perhaps together we can piece together these puzzles.
Alex can be everywhere at once.
I knew that was coming.
Listen.
Oh, she's gonna like be like, okay, well, you know, rest well. Sorry to bother you. And head back over.
Oh, no, that's next time. Maybe announce yourself differently.
Do you have any suggestions?
As you walk up, maybe a sturdy hello.
I can do this. I
Good
can
morning.
practice this. Thank you for the advice. I will try that next time.
She's gonna say good morning
I'm
at
sure
7
you will.
p.m.
She goes back over to the group. Good morning.
This is gonna be like Grog's bidet.
Yeah, Merkin wakes up and he's like, "Oh, fuck, what?"
Good morning.
Cam will go over when Merkin wakes up and just stare in his eyes to make sure they're not black. She'll do the.
Are they black?
No, they're back to normal.
All right.
Are they at least a little dim, a little gray?
They're always a little dim.
Beware, he's a dim sorcerer.
All right. So Helia says that there is like a group of nature people, and they're going to meet at some point, and maybe we can be friends. But I guess we have to take care of the temple first, or Or not. We can also just leave, or go back to the tower.
Where is this meeting thing?
He didn't give me much information on that. Apparently, they're more like a loose association of friends than an organized network.
Well, maybe we find out when it is, but I really think we gotta go back to River Inn before we do too much else. I think we got a lot to report.
Perhaps. I think it becomes a question of if the tower is trustworthy, given what Obsidian said.
Yeah,
Am I here
I'm
now?
gonna trust him.
I don't know. Is Alex there? Should we take a vote?
Be.
Where are y'all at?
We're-
I mean,
she's
have
just
you gone
talking.
across the forest to sleep, or where are you?
She's back.
Oh, we're back at the normal camp.
Anyway, then I would say, why would we trust Obsidian?
Yeah.
I am not saying that Obsidian's word should be taken. I am just saying that if there is a secret or hidden magic or something, it is possible this is a complex situation. So perhaps we came in the middle of an argument, and they are both kind of jerks, and Helios is just kind of the guy on the outside, and he is like, oh, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want anyone to die. It is just a maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Obsidian is the kind of magic user that the tower wants eliminated. I don't think that they would necessarily align themselves with someone of his ilk.
Correct, but the tower, I agree. I am not suggesting that Obsidian works for the tower. I am suggesting that just because he did things wrong does not mean that he was entirely wrong.
I mean, Khalid
Obsidian
seemed
did
real
nothing
into
wrong in
his
2020.
argument. I mean, he was like trying to get us to leave. So Cam's gonna look over and look at wherever Khalid is and be like, "Hey, get over here." So, why were you turning on us down there?
I'm sorry. You're gonna need to rephrase that question.
Oh gosh, Khalid, why are you?
Did you really think we were just gonna go off and leave you?
Khalid's gonna look around at the rest of the group for some kind of explanation for what could possibly be going on.
You don't recall?
Under that tree. You told us to leave.
You told us to leave, and you were going towards the Sir Woodhart imposter.
What?
Do you not recall?
You don't remember it?
Okay, let's back this situation up for a moment. What you were all saying, is this an elaborate prank?
No. When we were under the tree.
He's gonna
Oh, and
stare into Alex's eyes and insight check the fuck out of her.
I mean, okay.
Someone play Someone play the
roll an
screaming
insight check.
inside check
I
sound
think it's
file.
hilarious that we never insight check like other people. You know,
No.
these evil people tell us all this
Bad
crap. We
guy
don't
is telling you,
insight.
like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking to each other like inside check.
Khalid, when we were under the tree,
She's a very earnest woman.
I mean, you know, I'm literally not lying at this particular moment, but you went towards the Woodheart imposter, said that you were going to help him, and then told us to leave you there with him.
That's absurd. I would never do anything like that.
Well,
Cam's just going to glare at him. You
clearly
do it.
Clearly, he has no recollection of it, Cam.
So, given Elspeth's experience with magic, is she able to derive that there was likely something amiss here?
I mean, it was a spellcaster, when you definitely know there's spells that can influence people in various ways.
Okay.
I mean,
And I mean,
Cam has
I
some
did
of them,
find
so-
it alarming since he was suggesting that the Order had lied to you, and then you were all of a sudden going to go with him.
But I mean, he also turns around and then he helps us. You know, Murderkin tried to kill us down there. You know, there are any number of things that can go weird when there's so much magic about.
That's true. So perhaps it was some kind of... Perhaps you were under his spell.
So you didn't mean it?
Mean what?
You didn't want us to leave you?
Of course I wouldn't want you to leave me. Why? It's kind of an absurd question.
Cam
I mean,
is
I
just
don't
going
know
to
why
roll
it's
over and
absurd. You have an
Khalid's
exact...
leg is going to get the biggest hug.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, it's not entirely absurd. You do sometimes seem like you're just barely tolerating us.
I mean,
That's-
it
So-
should make you kind of mad. This is true.
That's highly untrue. I more than tolerate you.
Really?
Aww.
Alex is good. Can I insight check him?
Yes, feel free.
If only
I mean-
it had been the second one.
I know.
Alright. I mean, the more than sounds a little like Khalid, but the other part seems okay.
My competing persuasion check is higher than her insight, so
Cam doesn't care. Cam is just hugging his leg. He's stuck.
I
You
mean,
feel the warmth of another body against you like you haven't felt for several years.
he's gonna
The
awkwardly,
warmth of
like,
a woman.
pat Cam's head comfortingly, he thinks.
Elspeth is going to watch with like clear discomfort on her face.
This tiefling hand comes down Cam's head, like encasing the top of her skull and back down.
This is getting a little too intimate for me. I think I'm going to go talk to Helios some more.
I mean, I don't know
Cam
what
will
you mean
let
by
go and follow
intimate.
Elspeth.
And as she walks over to Helios, she's going to say, "Good morning."
See, you're learning.
Thank you.
Is it actually morning?
Yeah, I mean, that depends on how long you slept, but I assume so.
Okay.
There is much I have to learn, but I am always open to advice. Helios, when do you think this meeting will be?
As soon as it's called. It's can be probably a few days from now.
Oh, that is very soon.
Oh, just days. Cam followed her over, by the
Yes.
way. I said that.
She did say that. That is very soon. I guess it will depend upon when it is and where it is. If it is on the way home, how far the detour is.
Yeah, I mean, we can go if it's not. We got to get back to River's End, but we can go if it's just a few days from now. Or
I mean, I couldn't tell you an exact time. I'll have to report back, and we have to send out notices to people in surrounding areas, and when they are free, we'll meet. We don't do set timelines very much.
Well, I mean, you're right too, Cam, that we do need to go to River's End. So, I mean, I will go where the group thinks it is best.
Where will this meeting be?
Oh, by the standing stones, it's in the middle of the forest. It's
Where? How far?
oh,
Oh.
it's about a day's travel, day and a half north of my home.
North
Oh, okay.
is not
Hashtag
so-
long rest fits in there nicely.
North is towards River's End, I think. I'm not so good at directions.
I mean, it's a little out of our way, but not bad.
But
I think we can manage that.
We can talk to the others too. You know, it is just.
I mean, I think this is a big thing that's going on, so the more information we can get out there to others to help keep an eye out for it, the better.
This is also clear.
1 second, I'm typing something because I forgot.
No, I mean, and I understand. I mean, perhaps there is just much I don't know about the tower, you know, and if they are possibly involved, either because they are hiding things, you know. But I have seen the source of Helios's magic, and it is better than me. It feels so. It is kind of confusing, you know. But if you have the River of Doom, then Helios's stone feels like Stump. You know, it is that kind of goodness. So.
Glad you approve. It's the power of the land around us. The focus is in the stones. I hate to argue with you, but it doesn't really have any reflection on my personal magic or beliefs, or stone will be the same with or without me.
See, he is even honest like Stump. This is a good thing, I think.
Are we witnessing this, or is she like off on her own talking to herself?
Well, Cam came with me.
I think
Okay.
she's talking to us, but I can't be sure, so I'm not getting into it.
Well, Alex definitely hears.
Alex.
I
did a
mean,
pose
not
up.
unless somebody comes up to me and says my name. I'm. Nope.
Elspeth was like, I'm gonna go. So anybody who wanted to come with her, she's like, invitation open.
I suppose I can go.
Well,
Go where?
to talk with Helios.
I thought we were talking with Helios.
Yes.
I am so confused.
Yes.
We're talking to
yes.
Helios right
Anyway.
now, I thought.
Well,
Okay.
You guys are the worst with spatial situations.
Well, I mean, what would help
We
is
need
a
a
map. Yeah.
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 All right. So, what is our plan then? We close the temple, and I guess decide if we are going to the river end or.
I feel like something should be done down there, at least erase that drawing, whatever it was, and take care of the body more than
Wait,
did.
we left the evil drawing on the floor.
No, we messed it up some of it at least.
You were in the process of it before when
Okay.
you got interrupted.
Okay.
But yeah, you definitely started on it.
It could definitely be smudged somewhere. I think that is. I can't collapse in things, but Merkin is excellent at destruction. It is one of his like top talents.
I think we should go back down and try to just like cover it up and destroy it, collapse or whatever as much as we can. I mean, Murky can do earth stuff because we've seen him. He did that stuff with the cave that one time, and I think we can go down there and try to maybe do a little bit of that and just keep it where people can't get into it easily until somebody else can come and fix it. She'll just look at Khalid.
Still their problem.
Well, we can't fix the door. I mean, none of us are good at construction, but
Eh,
destruction.
two wagons.
Destruction.
2 wagons of loose earth, and it'll be plenty
I'm
fixed.
confused. I thought we were destroying the temple. Now we are fixing the temple.
No,
No,
we're gonna
no.
bury it as much as we can.
Okay.
But then
If he gets
they
that
need to
dirt,
fix the
then-
door and everything so that nobody can dig it out.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're going to dig it out, I think that a door is not going to stop them.
Like, yes, but the townspeople will then put a door on it so that they can keep anybody from nefariously attempting to dig it out.
But you know, if you go to a tree and there is a door and you open it and there is dirt, you're going to be like, that is weird.
So was the stuff around it stone, you said?
Yeah, that was a stone structure there.
Cam,
Good.
I mean, I can cast a spell and kind of crack up the stone and make it. I mean, I can destroy the stone with a spell.
This
That
sounds
you
good.
guys have seen me do it.
I'm
That
all for
shatter
that.
spell.
I think these are all good ideas.
It
doesn't
might take
even-
a few tries, but I can at least make it where I can collapse the entrance.
She's gonna look to Helios. But you know, so I know we need to destroy that lower level, but the one above that you say is kind of like history for your people. Do you think that needs to be destroyed also?
Couldn't tell you. I mean, in my opinion, that you need to do something about that down there. I don't know if collapsing it or burning the bodies, or if you can sanctify it somehow, or it's not really my department, if I say so. But
Well, I mean,
Not ours
easy,
either.
easiest seems to be just collapse the whole thing. But yeah, I don't know if the townspeople will. I don't know how much they treasure the temple and such by themselves, but may not make any friends if you collapse the whole thing.
we don't often make friends anyway, so. you know.
Well, I
That's
I can
fair.
see where your weak link is.
Alex is going to look at him sharply at that.
Elspeth just accepts it.
I'm dying to know who he's talking about, but I'm not going to ask.
I mean, do you have to ask?
Elspeth is going to go back over to Stumping Glee. All right.
So
I
we're still
mean-
at the camp, right?
I assume so.
Okay. Cam's gonna go back and just sit down next to Stump and just start digging out food or whatever.
Alright, so what is our plan for the temple? Stump and Khalid, do you think you want to see if your gods would like purify it or something, or however that works?
I suppose we can go and look at what remains of the inscriptions on the ground and see if we can do anything to dispel them. Beyond that, I don't think there's anything with the tree returning to health. I think the tree will handle itself.
So dispelling is pretty it is a more complicated process than you would think. And at first I thought, okay, well, I will just mess up the circle, but given how old it is, I'm not sure that I can. We can try again. I'm pretty certain that even if I was able to dispel something, that it would be beyond my ability to counteract something of this magnitude.
What
So-
if I just cast that spell? I mean, was it done on stone?
Yeah, it was drawn in blood on the stone.
So what if I cast that spell and just cracked up all the stone and broke it up? Would that do it?
Possible. I honestly don't know. It is also possible that it can't be broken up.
Well, I mean, it'd be good to know.
You can try, It may also make Murderkin go all creepy again. I don't know what is going to happen there, but
Maybe we stick him upstairs or like at the other end of the room or something with somebody watching
I'm
him. Just to
fine.
make sure.
we could just
Doesn't
tie
need
him
to
to
go
a
down
tree.
there.
I'm fine.
You worry us, Merkin.
You blow up one person once and
Well, I mean, I prefer not to be blown up. Just saying.
Twice. Few times.
Yeah, twice.
So while we're sitting here and Cam's going through her pack, there's going to be a sudden stream of expletives that I won't yell because of children.
Wow.
There you go, I learned. And Cam's gonna pull out that little statue thing that Cam has. The
I'm
one
gonna
that
need
she
a
showed
memory
you
jog.
guys.
It's the one
Huh?
that she stole, and that's why she's running.
Yeah, the one that she stole and has been hiding all this time.
Ah,
That people
got
have been searching for her.
okay. I found
Okay.
it.
And apparently it's now cracked along one side of it. So
Totally
So-
Elspeth's fault.
Did you drop it? I'm very sorry.
no,
It may have
I
been
don't
hit
think
by
so.
thunder wave.
I mean, this is also possible.
Elle, would you look at it? Maybe? Can you do your little stuff and look at it?
I'm pretty sure when I looked at it before, it was not magical. She's going to check it out and see if the imagery matches anything they've seen recently.
I can
roll an investigation check.
I can totally just cast mending on it.
13.
I never know which one's which anymore.
That's
I
a
always wait
13
to
with a plus 8.
Wow.
As you look at this statue and it's cracked, you can kind of you turn it over. You kind of look at it from every side and you flip it. The bottom of it, this crack is kind of continues up. I mean, this large chunk of stone just falls out of the bottom, and a metallic box comes out in your hand.
Cam is glued to Elspeth watching this.
I think I made it worse. I'm really sorry.
No! What is it?
I don't know. It's the box. Here.
Should we open it?
I mean,
What's
that is
in
your
the
choice.
box?
That is your choice.
Can you do your wiggly finger thing and see if there's anything, if you can tell anything about it?
So I cannot tell any information about things today, unfortunately, because it is the longest day in the world. But I can take 10 minutes and tell you if it is magic.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
I don't want to open it if it's
Double
magic.
hearting. For 10 minutes.
Alright.
Meanwhile, Cam is looking that box over carefully.
Okay.
Does it? I wonder.
I mean,
I'm gonna have Alex look at it just to see if it's locked.
okay.
Or Alex can tell.
Yeah,
anything
can
about
I look at
using
it
her.
and see if it has a lock on it, or is
Give
it?
me an investigation
Is
check.
it? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna try to roll from my. What in the hell? What is this? Skills. What is it? Investigation.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Night, guys.
You kind of turn it over in your hand and flip it around and poke at it a little, and the lid on it, just as you turn it over, kind of comes open, and you gotta slam it shut immediately. Like, not locked.
Oh,
That stops me.
it opened?
Yes.
No. Oh no.
Is Leah frozen or anybody else?
Yes. Me
Yes.
too.
No.
I can hear her, but
I'm
she's
not
not
frozen.
moving.
No, you're
You're very
been
frozen.
for a long
I could see me
time.
moving. I'm like
I
moving,
mean, it's your
moving.
camera, so it doesn't have the internet in the way.
Yeah, the video is frozen. Oh, there, you lost your video.
No, I'm restarting it.
There we
Yay,
There you
go.
Delia.
It is going to take everything
Uh-huh.
Cam has to sit there with that box. She'll take it back and just look at it until Elspeth can cast her spell. Because opening it is going to be
Oh
a struggle
my.
not to do it. Are you done yet?
Yeah, Elspeth
done
cast
yet?
her spell.
Are you done yet?
All
Are
right,
you
all
done?
right, I am ready. She looks at the box.
You don't detect any magic from
No,
it.
it is
just in the
fine.
box.
So Cam will open it immediately
Okay.
and look inside.
So inside there is this. It's a single like shiny polished metal ball. It's about an inch in diameter. Basically like a big ball bearing.
Is it magic?
Is the ball magic?
Is the ball magic?
As you look at it, you don't do not detect any magic.
No, this seems to be normal too, but I will say that there are lots of things that are not magic, like the dead guy and the tree, and they are still dangerous. So I'm starting
As you lean over though, Elspeth, and kind of look at it closer, you can tell like it's very polished. It's like a mirror polish on it, and you lean over it, and you can see the surroundings reflected in it, but you cannot see yourself. You cannot see Cam or Alex or anybody else reflected in the ball.
So she kind of stops. Cam, what do you see when you look at the ball?
Cam will look at it. Does she see the same thing?
Yes.
I mean, I see trees, and I see, but I don't see me, and I don't see you.
I see you.
Alex, look at this.
I see you, and you're a monster.
Okay, I'm gonna look in it. What do I see in the
I'm just
ball?
kidding.
Same thing. You see.
I'm a monster?
I'm just
So I
kidding.
don't
It was
see
a joke. I'm
myself?
sorry. It was a
Nope.
bad joke.
So I don't see myself.
As you turn around and look at
Do I
you see everything. You see like your bedrolls if you study it long enough. You see everything. You don't see any of the people around reflected in the ball.
Cam's totally gonna reach in that box and pick it up.
What do I see if I look in the ball? I want to get in on this.
In my mind,
Same thing.
In my mind, Merkin is like permanently flying. I see him like hovering.
I'll be honest, if I get the spell to do that, I might do it a lot.
I should just find something that gives Mercury permanently levitate and you can drag him around.
Merkin balloon.
No, you see the same thing as everybody else,
So Cam will take it and
Oh,
put
why
it in her
can't
palm
we
and
see
just kind of roll it
ourselves in
around
it?
and see if it stays that way.
Yeah.
Why can't we see ourselves in it?
As you
If we
hold
can
it up
see
and like in
everything
your
else?
hand, have it resting in your palm, you can see the ground reflected basically through your hand, through it.
Khalid and Stump, will you look and just, it's for the science. Please.
Stump will look.
Khalid will peer into the orb.
Elspeth backs first and start huddling.
You see the same thing.
It's a
Interesting.
little odd. So is it magic?
Yeah.
So it isn't magic, but neither was the dead guy or the tree. There is, and I don't know. There's so much I don't understand, and that is infuriating.
That's very odd. Have you ever been wrong about something like this?
I am often wrong, but I mean not so much. Usually I can tell if there is magic. If this is magic, it is a kind of magic I can't see. It is something weird.
Cam is just gonna sit there and hold that ball and play and roll it around and look over there and look over there and then just sit and hold it and lean up against Stump
So I would
till they're
like
ready to go.
I would like to suggest that maybe we don't take the ball back into the tree.
I mean, it was there once.
This is true and the statue is correct. I may be jumping to conclusions, but
Yeah, true. You think maybe it happened when I got hit by that whatever it was?
it is possible.
The stuff that knocked you and Stump out?
It is possible.
Cam is gonna be totally fascinated with this ball.
I don't know. It is very frustrating, and I get the feeling I am going to have to ask the tower about it. So,
Odd.
so what was the statue a statue of?
It was a pretty nondescript person. It didn't have like facial features or anything.
Okay.
It was basically just a man standing in a robe, I believe. Do you have the note on that? I need to look it up, honey. Because I
not
don't know what
offhand.
document I wrote that in.
Is that on my character sheet, maybe?
Don't know.
It's probably out on the descriptions that we did from. I don't have it
where
written
the
on my character sheet.
shit would that be?
Maybe it's out on Foundry, or not Foundry, but World Anvil.
So, but given all of our new imagery we've recently encountered, nothing that we can really, nothing that's jumping out at us now that wasn't before.
That ties the statue in with the like the.
Yeah, like just like is there like is it like, oh, this is clearly a romantic art style from the era.
No, it seems to be no, it's pretty nondescript. It seems to be made that on purpose. The closest probably you would have to describe it was the statue that was in the mine, but it doesn't really seem to like be the same thing like that of anything you've seen.
Again, who was it exactly that you stole this from?
I mean, I don't know for sure. It was like So
I have way too many documents.
Murky left for the tower, right? And I didn't want to stay. I just hit the road, and then I kind of got in trouble at first, and these people caught me and they captured me, and I think they were going to make me a slave. I don't know, but I got away, and when I did, then I got the statue. I just grabbed it when I went because, I mean, what the hell? They'd hurt me, you know?
No, this makes sense. Though I'm hoping now that they were not going to make you into a tree and not a slave, because that would have been bad.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they were gonna make me a slave, but I don't know. I mean, I really couldn't tell you. I didn't stay there very long.
I can't find the description. As I recall, it was just basically just a nondescript man with, like, wearing a robe.
No big deal.
Ish. No like facial features or just a very whatever you call it.
Just a very man in a robe.
Yeah, it's very manly in a robe-y.
All right.
I mean, it was down in the south, is all I know, but yeah.
Well, I am
I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it
by not
either.
knowing what is going on here, but I think we need to go either with Helios or to the tower or something to try to figure more of this out.
Don't you have a way to communicate with someone from the tower?
In my dreams, when they want to, I think, but I can't reach out to them.
Wait, really?
Why does it surprise you? I could send Ivan. I sent Ivan a letter, and then the image just came, and he was very disappointed. I don't want to talk about it. It was very sad. I very much disappointed him, but he talked to me in my dreams.
You could talk to me about it. I've disappointed them plenty.
No, we did talk about that too. They say that they look forward to seeing you again.
Look, I never permanently destroyed anything there, okay? It was always temporary.
They were not, in fact, excited to see them again.
No, it is okay. He was asking about coming and doing training, and I said, I think I will bring Merkin with me. And they said, that is probably good. So we can go together and, figure it out what all of this means. Anyway, what are we doing?
I think it was in River End we did this, but I can't find it.
We could ask Helios if he has seen a ball like this, but probably not. I don't think he knows a whole lot.
I know.
Kali, do you need me to read a book to you again?
Perhaps.
Oh, I would love for you to read another book.
I will find a better one that is more to your taste. I can tell you did not really like the last one.
The last one was fabulous.
It drug a bit on.
I will find one that is more the action packed, you know.
Did Elspeth identify this thing? Did I missed that?
Elspeth doesn't have identify prepared.
You don't have to prepare ritual spells.
It's not ritual.
Identify has to be a ritual.
Nope.
Yeah, identify is a ritual.
It says it's not my thing.
Well, it's yeah, identify is definitely a ritual.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Cessnick's warlock has it as a
Why is it like
has
this?
it as only as a ritual.
I don't know. So we'll just do this.
Is it only a ritual for some people?
So we'll just boom.
No, it's definitely a ritual.
Cheating.
It's not cheating. I'm looking at the rules.
Okay, well, it wasn't March's ritual. Okay, I start identifying crap.
Let's identify some shit. Is the half plate magic?
It says R right next to identify.
Well, it didn't on mine. Kai just fixed it.
I just added it.
Okay. I was gonna say. Shit. Alright.
Okay,
So you
in that case.
pull out your pretty little pearl and sit around, hold things. Which one are you starting with?
Let's start with the mask.
Alright. And you sit, and everybody sits and watches you.
Everybody buckle in for 40 minutes.
I wonder if we could collapse the tower at the same time, or the temple.
Ooh, smart.
I'm just gonna drop these in your pack. You have a mace and a thing in there identified 20 minutes later.
Okay.
Time skip.
Um.
Are you texting during D&D?
Nope.
Khalid loses a level.
Can I also identify, or do you mind if I see your marble so that I can see if I can figure it out what it is? I promise I will give it back.
I found the stuff on the statue real fast. So it's a gray stone of the statue's gray stone. It's of a man in a robe holding his hands in front of him. But there doesn't seem to be anything special about it. And nobody recognizes who it is. And you detected magic and it was not magic.
Okay. Do you mind if I take your marble and see if I can learn anything about it? Because apparently that is something I can do.
The ball that Cam got?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
She
totally.
identifies that too.
But Elle will have a constant companion watching everything she does.
Just assume that. As you cast it and hold the ball, you do not detect it being magic or identified or anything like that.
All right. This is whatever it is. It is beyond me.
Maybe we can ask about it. I mean, we'll think about it. We got other stuff to worry about right now, but Kim will finally put the ball back in its little box and carefully wrap it up and put it away. And the pieces of the statue she'll keep too.
Okay.
Did we determine if the half plate was magic?
I don't think so.
No, it was not. It was just order.
Okay. How about now?
Armor. Yes. No, it went away again.
Oh shit. I thought you got better.
You had it there for a second, it went away.
Oh, alright. Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Okay. Elspeth finishes identifying the mace and tells everybody about it, but I just drop it in party loop instead so you guys can go check it out.
I wanna see. Holy shit.
What is the mace? I haven't seen this.
What's called Ironheart?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to look at it. How do you see the details of it?
Hit on the
It's a little
the edit.
wrench.
Oh, the little wrench. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So, question. Does the orb in the mask resemble Cam's orb?
Other than being an orb, no. The one in the
Okay.
mask is kind of a crystal glass,
Okay.
and the cams is like chrome.
So she finishes identifying the mask and she holds it like extra gingerly and she's like, now this is fascinating. And tells everybody all about it, almost like she's selling it on like QVC. But instead I'm just gonna put it in the
But wait, there's more.
What's supposed to say?
I'm just gonna put it in the party loot so you guys can read it.
I don't see it.
It is called Night Piercer.
Oh, there it is.
Ah, okay.
Damn it.
Okay, that's cool.
Isn't it cool?
I wanted to. Damn.
Alex could literally be places where we didn't know she was.
It would explain things.
She can, however, not talk through it.
Can we retcon that she's just always had this?
No, because she
No,
cannot
some
talk
of
through
that started because I would say I was going places, but because other people were talking, Tab didn't hear me, and so then I would talk because I had said I'm
okay.
going with so and so, and
it.
they.
What's been your excuses since then?
That's called retconning. Literally the definition of retcon.
So while this mask is very fascinating to me. Oh, and by the way, it is called Night Piercer. It says this right here in Sylvan. But,
Okay.
But I mean, I think it is very fascinating. But I am already able to detect magic, and then I have Ivan to see for me. So I think it would be, more useful for someone else that can make full use of it.
I mean, it'd be useful for Alex, probably.
I mean, it would be useful if I could see in the dark. That's definitely true.
I mean, one thing to consider, and I mean, maybe it has nothing to do with this, but he did have that burn on his face, and this is only part of the mask, but it might be good to make sure it isn't going to burn your face before you put it on. Just in case.
I'm willing to take the risk. With Alex's face.
Are there any effect? I mean, it doesn't say that there's any effect like that.
That's not how cursed items work.
How do we tell if it's cursed?
Well, you put it on.
You
And
put it on your
First,
face.
last, it is it is a matter of opinion, really.
it's a Serum magical item,
Okay. Well, I mean, it might solve my whole marriage problem if it does burn my face, right? Would make it very difficult for me to pass into. Would make me very noticeable. I'm a little concerned as well. But it
everybody
does
might not recognize if you wear it. How will we proceed?
I'm more concerned that it would make me more noticeable if I had strange scars all over my face.
It would probably do that.
I don't know. How likely do you think that is, Elspeth?
I mean, if we are being honest, he had the whole mask on his face, he had added to it. I think that the fire likely came from something else, not from this. but I am. Hello. I am maybe not the epitome of good judgment in this group, so you might want to ask Stump.
So can we so we can take like the bottom part of that mask off, right? So it's just the
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
they already did.
yeah. This basically covers one eye. Like, how are you?
Yep.
Stump, is there something that you can do to see whether it's cursed, as Elspeth is a little bit concerned about?
Me.
Huh? What was that?
It doesn't look cursed to me.
Well, I mean, I would like to. I mean, it really seems what Elspeth says it can do here. It does seem very, very useful. I think I would like to try it. Are we still resting, or what are we doing right now?
You're just kind of sitting around in your little camp.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on and start to attune to it.
All right. I think that takes an hour, as I recall.
Real quick, as a thought, if Ivan were to carry that orb, that's just to be able to see much farther with it.
Mm-hmm.
As
But,
opposed
I
to
mean-
it being a leave-behind device.
I mean, Alex could see through it too if she has it, even if Ivan carries orb.
That's fair.
Right.
She also can't control Ivan, but that's also fair.
But we can work together because we're a team.
Well,
That's gonna be some fun rolls.
Maybe. Alex can always chuck it. I don't know that I mean, we'll see. Maybe it'll work.
I mean, I think it's worth somebody. But yeah, we can definitely pop that out and
So you're spending an hour tuning to it?
yeah, sure, if we're just hanging out here anyway.
So now Alex is gonna wear a creepy black mask around.
Well, no, because I can take it off when I don't need it. I'll still remain attuned to it as long as I don't unattune to it.
While she attunes, Elspeth is going to head over to the village and see if the tree is any healthier.
All right. So
Cam
we
will
head
go
into town.
with Elspeth.
Do we know the command word? Was that in Sylvan on the mask as well?
Yeah, it's. What kind of man word do you want?
I mean, I don't care. It doesn't matter
Banana
what
bread.
it is. Banana bread? Obsidian
In
had it.
Sylvan. It's a very pretty word in Sylvan.
Does anybody take the mace?
I don't care about the mace.
I mean, I would use
looks
it, but I
kinda
don't
like-
need to.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it was made for Thump.
You
I
would use
think
it, but
Cam
what?
can use simple weapons too.
I think everyone
Yeah, but
can
I
use
used
simple
my
weapons.
bow.
But Cam probably doesn't have as many hit points as Stump does. Maybe?
I try not to get in the middle of things.
And I mean, it is a lot of damage to take to avoid expending a spell, but I mean, for a cleric, that might be worth it sometimes. I don't know.
So, I mean,
But
you
it
can
kind
take
of
it.
does seem like it was made for Stump.
Not gonna lie, I was more interested in that half plate armor.
I
Extra
thought you
point of
couldn't wear
AC
plate
for the
anymore.
win.
I didn't think
Half
you could
plate
wear
is medium armor.
Yep.
Ah. Well, yeah.
Anything Merkin might like in this stash?
No.
I was
Well, you
really
probably
just
would
taking
have liked
things.
that.
There was a
Yeah.
Wizard's Regent pouch, but
Yeah.
There's the mask and the party loot if you wanna peek.
With that, Alex is attuning to it.
Yes.
So,
At least gonna see what it was.
yeah, it's very cool.
All right. So
It's so for Alex.
Alex sits there and tries different combinations to fit it on her face for an hour. He's trying to get it just right.
But does she get a 3rd-degree burn?
Yeah, that's the real question.
We'll find out in an hour. Meanwhile, Cam and Elspeth heads into town.
yeah, we'll
Yes.
go check on the tree.
All right. I mean, you can see the tree, yes, from pretty much from where you are. I mean, it looks like it's still standing. As you get closer, it doesn't seem to be any, at least superficial changes in it.
So I had detect magic going. Well, no, I guess I had to ritual cast to identify. Never mind. Okay. I sit
Yeah,
down.
you spent about 40 minutes identifying things.
Yeah, I sit down at the base of the tree and go, these will take me a minute. Just ritual casting to detect
Y'all had
magic.
waited an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Do it at will.
Cam will just pull out their shiny ball.
Item I'm looking at. The mask.
Night Piercer.
And you finish your ritual casting before Alex ever finishes attuning to her thing. You can tell some of the streaks of magic and stuff are starting to make it up above ground at this point. I mean, it's not like it doesn't look to be full health or anything, but it's starting to kind of come back to it.
Okay. This is promising. I think that we fixed it.
I mean, should I still go and try to crack up that circle down
I think
below?
so. I think it is very dangerous. I think that we just stop the ritual for now, but I do think that they could start it again if they came back.
All right, we'll go back downstairs then and look at that circle and see.
All right, so there's 2 of the villagers still standing by the doorway. You know, they've taken a good distance from the door, not like they were guarding it the last time. They're just kind of standing in the vicinity rather than standing in front of the entrance because they don't seem to want to be near it anymore.
I have a question. What do you know about the history of this tree in the temple that is down below?
It's been there as long as I've been alive.
I mean, clearly, but you know, is it like your destiny to guard it, or is there an old person in the woods that knows all the information about it?
No. I mean, there might be. I haven't met him.
Okay. But this isn't like, you know, some part of your
No,
hereditary-
it was here when my grandpappy was here.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well,
Vias
thank you.
kind of take care of it. I mean,
Okay. Well,
it's a pretty good gathering points for the city. We're proud of it, and we keep it. And I mean, we haven't gone in it now. Last night because we were told not to, right? Right.
Do you
We haven't gone down there, not.
do you have anything else in the city that is old like this, or that looks like this, like the things in the temple?
I mean, we don't build houses like that.
Okay. Well, how would you feel if we, you know, like destroyed it? Just wondering.
Wow.
That seems like an overreaction.
Okay. Well.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna destroy the tree. But I'm gonna go down there and that big circle thing they painted in blood. I'm gonna go down and destroy that.
That thing's painted in blood.
Do
Yeah,
you want to see
it was
it?
real
It's
nasty.
fascinating.
No, I don't want to see it.
Well, I'm gonna go destroy that part of it because that doesn't seem like a real good thing, and I don't want that to haunt you guys. And then we'll try to collapse the entrance just so people stay out of that part of it.
This
You know, and just don't damage the tree.
The circle is what was killing your crops, so it is. We are stopping that badness.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. Okay. So, but we will leave the upper part.
So you're
alone.
fixing the curse.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna try to do. Yeah.
That seems a lot easier than what he was doing.
Cam,
Yeah.
Cam is fixing the curse. He is a hero. You should have remembered his name.
Oh, Cam. That's pretty easy to remember.
I tell a mean story too. if you're ever interested in hearing them.
About curses?
I love Cam.
Well,
so
I
much.
mean, I have stories about curses, but all kinds of stuff. I don't know.
I love Cam
I'm a
so
bard.
much.
I go around and I sing and I tell stories, and that's just
Oh, we don't get.
Let me know when
here.
you're done reading it. Says I'm gonna move it. Unless you want it.
Well, maybe before we go, I'll just go by the tavern and we can all have a celebration that things will get back to normal for you guys.
Well, that sounds good. I mean, if you're taking care of it, I mean, we can let you through. I mean, we were told not to let anybody through, but I don't think that. I mean, I assume that didn't mean you guys.
Well, I mean, we kind of
Sure
told you
did,
not
yeah.
to let anybody through except us. I mean, but that didn't mean that you wouldn't let us through because we still got to take
I mean,
care
Jonathan
of it.
told me not to let anybody through, but
Yeah, but we're the ones that told the rest of you guys last night.
oh,
So.
well, that makes sense.
All right. Well, we'll be out in a little bit. If we don't come, our friends are right over there in a camp. Please let them know.
All right. Like tonight?
I mean, I don't think this will take very long. So, if we're not back out in another hour or two, then maybe get help.
Okay. Should I stop watching the door? Should you let people through now?
No, go ahead, because I don't want anybody to wander down here and get hurt while I'm trying to take care of this.
Well, you have a good day now.
You too. Cam will totally grab Elspeth and we'll go.
All right. You trot down there, which takes you approximately 45 minutes if you can finish Alex's crap.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for Says to finish reading it. I'll move it into
the
my
cat
stuff
threw up on the
unless
other side of
he
the bed.
wants it.
Tab, I'm going to attune to
Probably.
that mace at the same time that she's attuning.
All right. So Stump and Alex
Save
are
an
sitting there staring at each other and random items.
Also, the half-plate armor is broken.
Why is it broken?
It's not accounting for my dex modifier.
I think that's not the half-plate armor. I think that's just foundry in general.
So I have a quick question about this Night Piercer thing, Tab.
Yes.
It has charges. Charges
Yes.
for what? For the detect magic will ability?
No, at will means you can do it whenever.
What's the charges for
It's
then?
for
There's
the
something
orb, to
on
see
there.
through the orb.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can only activate that
Where'd it
extra
go?
vision
It's in the inventory.
3 times.
Per day, yes.
Oh, I see. I still see
Okay.
it in party loot.
Yeah, I
didn't see
haven't moved it yet, but I just because Sez wanted to read it, and
Where is
also
it?
I guess if he wants it as well, we'll have to decide who gets it. But
Okay, so yeah, you can use a charge to see through the orb for 10 minutes.
oh, or is it the skill check thing?
You
No.
can use a charge to see through the orb for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's only if it's out of the mask.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't really have. I don't use any charges
you can
for
u-
anything
you can use
in
it
the
in-
first.
You can use it in the mask too, but you mean it's right in front of your eye, so it wouldn't
Right.
do much
Well,
good.
I understand what you mean, but so if I do the command where take the orb out, then that's when it starts using charges.
If you want to see through the orb after that, yes, you use a charge for it.
Okay. All right, gotcha. But the stuff in the first paragraph, no charges necessary.
No,
Right.
That's
whatever,
just
it's one for long
benefits of
rests.
it. Yeah.
And Stump, you attune to a mace. It's a very nice mace, wooden. Still got pretty heavy heft to it. Good head bashing tool. Alex, as you hold this up to your face and attune to it, it's
Any burning sensation?
no, not a burning sensation. It's more like a suction sensation as it seals itself to your eye,
Oh dear.
over your eye there, and you attune to it, and
Am I able to remove it?
no,
No.
no.
Wait a minute. I'm not able to remove it?
No, it's stuck on your face. You pull
How?
on it, and you can feel the skin kind of starting to rip as you peel.
Oh. Oh God.
How does it come off?
Presumably, when you die, it comes off. From
You
Son
need
of
to
a
become a bad
bitch!
guy and then have somebody kill you and then rip it off your face.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Well,
Mark is
Well,
suddenly
that's not
glad
going to
we
be
didn't make
noticeable at all.
finally have a
It's
secret.
yeah.
No one
It
will
looks
know what
pretty
your
good though. It's like it's this black bronchish thing. It has this intricate little cog work all around them. You know.
Sure, there'll be no bad things that happen from us describing a villain wearing this mask to many people in our travels.
I mean,
I
how?
can't remove it. Like, there's no way to remove this.
I mean,
How,
how much do you
You
like the
wanna
skin on
try?
your face?
if I use, if I use the command word, it only opens to let the glass orb out. But will I be able to remove it at that point?
you're trying it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
All right, you say the command word, banana bread in Sylvan.
It's not banana hammock in Sylvan.
No. And you hear this click, click, click as it opens up and the orb kind of falls out in your hand.
Okay. Am I able to remove the mask now, or the little eye
No.
patch thing?
No.
Frickety frack. Okay. If I put the orb back in the setting, how do I close it?
Say the command word again when you hold it there.
All right. I say the command word. I am very concerned. I cannot remove this from my face now.
Elspeth and I aren't there.
Nope.
I know. It's only who is me, Stump, and who else?
Stump and Khalid.
And
Merkin,
I
I guess.
presume Merkin, or did Merkin go with Elspeth and?
No,
Damn.
I think he's still with you guys
This
there.
one's all on y'all.
I think I went with
Would you
Elspeth,
like me to
actually.
help Cole?
No, it hurts when I try to remove it.
Maybe
Stump.
it's like a bandage. You just need to rip it off fast.
Face doesn't
I'm very alarmed.
Oh, hold on.
I think I think that I would like to leave it until Elspeth has a chance to take a look
No,
and
that's-
see.
That's not necessary. Just lay back. I'll pull it off.
No, no,
Listen,
I
Put the
don't
foot
like-
on your face.
relax.
I don't like this.
I'm a trained professional. I've done this
Are
before.
you though? I'm not sure.
I have administered all kinds of medical aid, and Stump is here to observe.
Oh god. Oh my god. I don't know.
All right, just calm down. Go and lay back.
Oh, am I gonna let him do this? Oh god.
Are you?
Um.
Do you lay back?
Oh shit.
Elspeth and poor Cameron not there to stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him try.
It's all on you, Stealth
Okay.
buddy.
You're gonna
Alright.
regret
Why
the
not?
shit out of this.
I
mean,
love
what's
the
Felix's
worst thing
face
that
so much.
Khalid,
What's
what are
the
you
worst
doing?
All right,
happen?
Khalid is gonna like lay her down and then like put a foot on her chest.
Wow.
God.
Ow.
And he's gonna grab either side of the mask and kind of give her like a little like test tug.
Yeah, it's pretty on there. You know, shaking her head when you do that.
He's gonna like try
Yeah,
to shake her off
Oh
of there.
boy.
Alex, your head kind of repeatedly kind of bounces down back, and then he just shakes you.
Ow, 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 ow.
Shh! You're distracting me.
Now, where did my piercer go from the party loot? It's no longer there.
I don't know.
And
I
I don't know
touched
where.
Did Merkin swipe it?
God.
I don't know.
You
It's
cannot
not
swipe
my.
I don't see it.
Nobody can swipe it.
It's on Alex now.
No, I took one look at that thing in the description. I said, "There's no way I'm putting that on my face."
Yeah, no, I did. I totes did. But it's not in the party loot anymore, and I can't.
I don't know.
I don't know why it
Anyway,
went
whenever
away.
you find it, I guess put it in my inventory.
You see something extremely powerful, like at will with no charges. You need to back the F up and ask yourself why.
Well, I took a chance that it might burn me, and I was, but I
Why
wasn't
burn you?
expecting.
It's just going to exfoliate you really effectively.
Just like
With
the
Khalid's
first
help.
25 layers of skin. It's fine.
All right. So you shake Alex's head.
Is it working?
Ow,
y-
ow, 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 ow,
your,
ow, ow.
your face and eye there kind of hurts as it's kind of tugs on it. Plus, you're getting a bit of a
Oh.
headache from being rattled around.
No, Khalid, it's not working. It's
Listen,
not working. It
listen.
won't come off.
We are not quitters.
Well, I think it might take magic to get it off.
You just
Are you pulling it up? Are you trying to pull it off?
No, I don't want him to try anymore.
You got
I
your
don't
foot
think
on
you have
your
a
chest,
choice
it's
right
your
now.
call.
Kelly's standing on your chest.
I know. I don't want to do it anymore, Khalid. Just leave it.
listen.
Just leave
Don't
it.
be afraid. Don't be afraid. Believe in yourself. I believe in you,
Do
Alex.
believe in me. I don't believe you can remove it.
This is
Not without
important.
taking my actual eye.
Don't-
Please do not.
Don't be afraid. It's just a little wedged on there. I just need to apply more force.
Oh God. Stump, is this a good idea? I don't think this is a good idea.
I believe that when it comes to consent, one should probably listen to the pleading of the woman.
Khalid is going to continue, like, rattling her.
Are you actively trying to get it off, or are you shaking Alex?
I mean, he's trying to, like, tug a little bit to, like, see if, like, there's any, like, pieces that, like, come
Give?
away at all.
No, it's as you pull like on the bottom, you can see like the skin of her cheek kind of follows with it. It comes out
Oh,
a little,
God.
and
This is really
Strains
on there,
towards it.
Alex.
Yeah, I could tell. Alex is a little alarmed.
Did you lick the
And a
underside of this
little-
before you put it on his face? Why is this?
Well, it didn't seem alarming until it had been there and attached. And I mean,
Why would you put something like this on your face to begin with?
well, Elspeth described what it did to me. That sounded like something very, very useful. And now here we are.
Khalid's gonna let go of her face and just kind of like sigh and like, all right, we're just gonna have to rip it off.
We're just gonna have to what?
And he's gonna like sit on her chest.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Shh. Shh.
Wait, guys. I found the image I was looking for.
Oh
no.
God.
It's new avatar.
Oh, it's terrible. That's so specific.
Oh my God.
so are you ripping it off?
It's from the Venture Brothers. They have the Invisible Woman, but it just makes her skin invisible.
That's terrible.
Oh. No, really, Khalid, please. I think that this is not how we solve this problem.
Like, Khalid's gonna like put his hands on his hips and kind of like study the mask. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I think I can
would
get
like
this
to
off.
keep- I think that I would like to keep that part of my face intact for right now. I mean, I'll just wear a hood or something and make sure that I sort of cover that part. But, I mean, all things considered, it's very useful in the meantime.
I mean, I suppose. So you're sure?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure. And also, you can get up now.
All right. Kalita, look. Just like get up and like walk away from her as if nothing happened. Like
I'm just gonna be
doesn't offer to pick her up off the ground. Just fucking leaves.
like, Alex is just gonna lay there in a little bit of pain now. It's like her face is throbbing. It's not good. I'm just gonna lay there.
I can't help but feel the reaction would have been different to Elspeth put it on.
She would have been so excited.
No, this is not good. But we'll let Elspeth take a look when we see her again. But I guess we need to go? Do we need to go into town and meet them, or I wasn't expecting half the party to leave while we were doing this, so I'm very confused.
I got an hour head start on you.
I mean, but we also stood there and Cam told him a story, so
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Unfortunately, I forgot that we only short rested, so I have no spells.
That's okay. So we go down the stairs and Cam goes, "Oh, damn, I forgot my keys." So we go back up and we head back to
Pretty
back to
much.
camp.
Yeah, you
Just
go
in
down
time.
there, and at this point, it's pretty dark down there too. Like the torch light and stuff is
Can
burned
we
out.
get back to camp just in time to see like Khalid mounted on top of
Colleen is sitting on her chest, rocking his hips.
Perhaps we should not interrupt.
Yeah, whoa! What the heck is going on
I've
here?
seen my father do this before. You were not supposed to interrupt during this.
Is he
Stump's just standing over watching
strangle
them.
her or choke her?
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
think it
go-
is both, but they agree to it and like it. It is a very weird situation.
This is
Yeah, I'm
very
just gonna
important.
go over, stand behind Stump, and hide, and just peek around.
This is very
Oh my
important
God.
to the scene. Is Stump's finger in his belly button?
what?
I'm confused.
Standing there
So am
watching
I.
this.
I'm just totally confused.
Oh my god.
All right.
So, yeah, you would
Oh,
definitely
so
have time to
you-
go down, check out. Hey, I don't have anything to do anything with this, and leave back.
Yeah, we'll tell those
Unless you
people
want to do
when they
something
come
else
back.
down there while you're there.
I'm sorry. I'm just exhausted. I'll have to try this tomorrow. I just didn't have it in me. I'm sorry. But we will. I need to rest. And then we will try again. I promise.
Oh my goodness. So y'all are gonna arrive back in time for Alex to be like, no.
What are you? What are you doing?
What are you doing to her, Khalid?
I was trying to
What's she
help.
doing?
She's too scared, so I don't know what to do for her.
The mask is stuck
You're-
to my face. This
I
contraption.
mean, of course, it
It's
is a
like-
magical item that you are attuned to.
I know, but I can't take it off now.
Correct. Welcome to the
Not
sacrifices for
honest.
magic.
But what if I want to take it off?
Then
You put that strange thing on your face?
Well, yes, because I have to explain this again. As I explained to Khalid, Elspeth told me what it did, and I thought that it would be very useful for me. And she did warn me that it might burn my face, but I decided that perhaps it was a risk I was willing to take. I was not necessarily expecting for it to be permanently attached to my face.
So I think that if you unattune from it, it is likely that it will release you. You have to be tapped into the magical energy of the item.
Okay, I want to take an hour and try to unattune from it.
So perhaps, I think perhaps if it is not something you want attached to your face, you know, it could, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think it's very useful, but I'm concerned that it will draw attention to me, which was my concern about the burning. But
I mean,
All
to
right,
be
let
fair,
me-
it's not burning on you. I mean,
it feels comfortable, like I don't feel like it hurts in any way, or
no, it doesn't hurt
So-
you. I mean, it's tight on there. You can
Just
feel it.
snug.
Like,
I could always claim that I can always claim that I've lost my eye and some mishap on the.
We could
Yeah,
tell him that
imagine
you had
you.
like this horrible accident or something, and you look kind of like the dude down there looked, and you know, I mean, it's a pretty mask. Cam just
I mean,
really
I-
tries
I-
here.
I mean, I don't know. I can't see myself. How does it look on? I mean,
I mean,
It is,
ignore the
You
swelling
look, you look
from
very,
Khalid's
you look very
ministrations.
creepy. But as someone that is frequently told they look creepy, you know, you get used to it. Being told this, but you know,
I look creepy.
you look creepy. You look horrible, but it is okay. You know, I mean, you have,
I look horrible.
you have this gigantic cock on your eye.
It's like, how do you?
I look creepy and horrible.
It is okay. You get used to it.
Wait, where's the orb?
The orb is in the mask.
Did you put it back?
Or
Yeah.
which orb? Yeah, I put it back.
Okay.
But, I mean, I thought that it looked nice.
I mean, it was on Obsidian.
I'm really unhappy that it does not work.
No one thought Obsidian looked nice.
Tab said it looked nice. He said it's very pretty.
It's very intricate, you know. It has a certain flair to it. It's definitely noticeable on your face. I mean, it stands out a good chunk. You know, it's metal and.
So, I would like to. I mean, you know, if what it is that attracts you to it is the being able to see in the dark, then you know there are other ways that we can get that end for you. That aren't permanently attached to your face.
Well, I know, but I mean, it did other things too. I mean, I don't know.
Such as,
So
you
it's
know,
like 2 pieces. They're both pieces stuck to your face, or
No, it's just one piece.
No, it's just
we
a
took the other
metallic
piece
place.
off.
The other one's just
Yeah,
like
it's
a
just
face
an
mask to
eyepiece.
cover his
It's
face.
just like it's like almost, I guess, probably like a pirate patch type thing, but metal and big, right?
Yeah, it's like a very big eye patch in metal.
Oh, so this is just the eye patch part.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
You can wear the other part too if you want, but it's not magical.
I think you should wear the other part.
I mean, we can just say you lost an eye, and this is, you know, it was
Yeah.
style
So,
thing, and
for right now, I mean, let's leave it alone. I don't want to. I mean, because it is useful for now.
I'll happily let Khalid roll some stuff to see if we can get it off.
If you find that it is uncomfortable, it might not be a bad idea for someone that is able to know things about magic to be able to see the magic. But, you know, I'm just saying that it has other applications also. So,
Well, do you want to take a look at it?
I mean, I have already looked at it. You know, we will see. So, yeah, just see how it works, and we will see.
Okay.
So.
Should I try to untap from the magic of it and see if I can remove it then?
I mean, I think in all likelihood you would be able to if you do decide to unattune from it. So.
And if not,
Okay,
I can
but
just
we're
remove it for you.
gonna leave it for now, and because it hurts now. It didn't hurt until Khalid started trying to yank it off of my face.
Until Khalid started trying to help you.
I agree. Thank you very much
You're very
for
welcome.
your attention, Khalid. I appreciate it, but I think we're gonna leave it alone now.
Just a clear demonstration of me more than tolerating you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It
Thank
comes from
you.
the heart.
And now the whole rest of the party thinks that you more than tolerate me, but appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. All right. Now Alex is tired because her face hurts. Didn't hurt before, it does now. This is terrible. Well, I'm gonna have to take to wearing a hood, like a cloak with a hood, so that I can kind of like draw it over if I need to. All right.
Okay. Shall we call it a night there?
I guess so.
I guess so. Oh me. What did we get for experience last week?
2,000.
I thought we did get experience.
Yeah.
Did we not?
I think.
No, he did not.
I wrote
get
a note specifically down in my notes to say that we did not get XP.
So we should be at 18,225.
Sure.
Okay.
Almost halfway there.
I know. I'm so ready. So ready for level 7. What happens level 7 for me? It's
Yeah,
evasion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that with Elspeth around. And
Here,
Merkin.
I am much nicer to you than Kega. You can go look at the channel and see your picture.
Yeah, see, that's much better. See, that's kind of how I imagine it looking, right? Yeah,
Sort of.
Yeah. Except
Like
it's
big glass orb in the middle of it and no
but
like
it sets
strap.
into it, so I mean, it sets into it though, so it's not. I mean,
I mean,
let's
you're
try not
looking
to
through
make
the
it
orb
look
basically when you're
horrible.
not. You're looking through the orb basically
Let's
when you're not.
try
when
not
you
to make
stand
it
on
look
there.
like horrible or whatever.
I mean, I
I
don't know if
mean-
it looks horrible. That's a matter of opinion, but it's definitely noticeable.
So if you have to say a command word to release it from the setting, then doesn't it like set down into the setting maybe, so that maybe it's not like this big honking
No, it's not a
glass
big honking
ball
thing.
on
It's a
my
little
face?
it's like a little pebble that's in there. I mean, probably like that middle thing in the picture.
Like the
I mean,
cog that's in this one,
yeah.
except it's an orb.
Okay, okay.
It's not
yeah,
a.
that's
It's not
fine.
like a big
that
crystal
works for
ball
me.
you're carrying around on your face.
Great. That's fine. Okay.
The command word is
I
more
mean-
like a ring, like a stone in a ring setting thing, releasing it.
Kaga. That's brilliant. But no. Yeah. Okay, so now I
So we
look
get
creepy and
experience from
horrible.
all this now.
Yeah, do
gotta-
we get any experience
For
with
what?
all this lovely rope?
I mean, it sounds like Alex had quite the experience.
For what we did last time, for sure. We haven't got.
Yeah, we
any of
got
that.
2,000 of that. I said that.
Oh, you said 2,000. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're at 18,225.
I mean,
Yep.
to be fair, the only thing you did this session was like literally hurt each other.
I mean, that should be worth something, right?
Yep.
Khalid's like, I want credit. Oh my goodness, y'all.
Alright, I'm gonna pass out.
Alright.
Thank you, guys.
Good night.
Thank you, Pam.
Great.
I love you guys. I will talk to you
Good
later.
night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Night.